It's time for live Oskaloosa Indians baseball on the No Coast Network. And now, live Oskaloosa Indians baseball action on the No Coast Network.
Good evening and welcome to Dick Saco Field in Washington, where the Oskaloosa Indians will wrap up their regular season tonight as they take on the Washington Demons. Good evening, everyone. I'm Joe Lancello. Thanks for joining us here on KBOE-FM and KBOE. And KBOEradio.com. It is senior night here in Washington, so the 5 seniors on the Washington High baseball team are being honored, along with their parents, before tonight's game. And Washington comes in as a pretty strong test for the Oskaloosa Indians. Washington has won 7 straight games. They've got a record of 20-7 overall, and they receive votes just missing a spot on the top 10 of the final Class 3A rankings from the Iowa High School Baseball Coaches Association. Oskaloosa comes in with a record of 20-10. The Indians have won 4 of their last 6. They're coming off a doubleheader sweep last Thursday at home against Pella Christian, which puts them in a good position to possibly win the Little Hawkeye Conference Championship. It's just a matter of waiting for Indianola to make up a couple of games later on this week, so we can get that settled once and for all just in time for the postseason. It'll be left-hander Tyler Miller starting for Oskaloosa tonight. He's 3-2 on the season. Cole Hendrickson, one of the seniors today being honored, will start for Washington. He is 4-1 with 1 save and a 0.51 earned run average. We'll be back with the starting lineups when we come back to Washington in 2 minutes. This is Oskaloosa Indians baseball on KBOE-FM and the No Coast Network.
Craig Ford has the lowest prices around on brand new Fords. And now when you purchase a new Craig Ford, we'll also give you a 65-inch 4K HD flat screen TV.
No extra charge.
Buy a Ford, get a flat screen at Craig Ford. And if you can bring me a deal I can't beat, I'll still give you the TV. Craig Ford in Oskaloosa, where you get the best deals on new Fords and a 65-inch HD TV.
Some limitations apply. See Craig Ford for details.
Why is Seafirst Credit Union growing so fast? Because Andy got a great rate on his new truck for him and his best buddy. Because Derek and Stephanie's checking account includes opportunities to qualify for some serious cash. And Matt joined Seafirst because his best friends recommended it. And they were right about sushi. It all adds up. Save with us, borrow with us, grow with us. Because together is better.
Falvey Lumber and Hardware in Eddyville and Albia is dedicated to providing their customers with friendly service. Falvey Lumber and Hardware values your business and has made it their mission to provide reliable products and services with their customer-driven approach. Falvey's courteous professional team is able to support a range of services to meet your requirements. Falvey Lumber and Hardware in Eddyville and Albia. In Eddyville, call 969-4814 or Albia 932-2150.
Oskaloosa Vision Center's hometown doctors have strong roots in Oskaloosa and are dedicated to serving the community. We use state-of-the-art equipment to provide high-quality, professional eye care through comprehensive eye exams, medical care for eye infection and disease treatment, as well as emergency aid and pre- and post-operative care. With our large variety of prescription glasses, sunglasses, and contact lenses, we strive to meet the needs of all patients, from newborn to adult. Oskaloosa Vision Center. Come see us today.
Welcome back to Washington. Joe Lancello with you as we get ready for the regular season finale between the Oskaloosa Indians and Washington Demons. Here are the starting lineups for tonight's game. First of all, for Oskaloosa, leading off and playing center field is Wyatt Creer. Batting second is the pitcher, Tyler Miller. Batting third at first base, Colton Butler. Hitting cleanup, the second baseman, Ryan Yates. Batting fifth at third base, Noah Van Veldhuizen. Batting sixth for the Indians is right fielder Cole Kraber. Batting seventh, the catcher Charlie North. Hitting eighth in left field, Colin Snitker. And batting ninth at shortstop, Will Schultz. Coach Bill Allman's lineup for Oskaloosa: Creer, Miller, and Butler, Yates, Van Veldhuizen, and Kraber, North, Snitker, and Schultz. Oskaloosa with a record of 20-10 on the season. Now for the Washington Demons, leading off will be the catcher, Brady Knutson. Batting second in center field, Cade Hennigan. Batting third, the shortstop, Luke Turner. Batting cleanup, second baseman, Ethan Patterson. Hitting fifth for Washington, the designated hitter, Trevor Quigley. He will be batting for third baseman, Brandon Dickel. Batting sixth, the right fielder, Brant Stout. Batting seventh, the pitcher, Cole Hendrickson. Batting eighth, first baseman Chase McDowell. And batting ninth, the left fielder, Mitchell Driscoll. Coach Nathan Miller's starting lineup for Washington: Knutson, Hennigan, and Turner, Patterson, Quigley, and Stout, Hendrickson, McDowell, and Driscoll. It's part of the pregame preliminaries here. After the five seniors were honored at senior night here, Coach Nathan Miller was presented an award for his 300th career win at Washington. And he also has 300 career wins from an earlier stint at Iowa Mennonite. So many congratulations to Nathan Miller, the Washington coach, and many thanks to him as well for setting up our accommodations here tonight that we have at Dick Sicko Field in Washington. And you may be able to tell behind me that it's a little bit windy. The wind is blowing out to center field. The dimensions here: 330 to left, 365 to straightaway center where the flagpole is, 315 feet down the right field line. So that might be a tempting porch in left field for some of the Oskaloosa left-hand batters like a Colton Butler or a Tyler Miller. We'll see how that develops here. Time now for our keys to the game, brought to you by Craig Ford in Oskaloosa. An important key here for the Oskaloosa pitchers will be to cut down on walks. The fewer base runners that you give up via the walk, the better. It simply is a way to cut down on base runners and prevent scoring opportunities for the other team. Next key to the game is the running game, and the question is who's is going to be the best. Washington has an 88% steal rate on stolen bases. Oskaloosa's is well in the 70s as well. So that's going to be an important key to see on the running game, who's able to succeed and who's able to stop the other team from advancing on the bases. And finally, look, the Indians need to look at this game also as postseason preparation, just as the games last week against Fairfield and Centerville were. Both were tough losses for the Indians. One game was lost in the bottom of the seventh. The other was lost at the bottom of the top of the seventh inning, I should say, and then the top of the eighth inning, the Centerville game. So certainly the Indians need to learn from that as far as don't make mistakes. And this is a Washington team that's now just outside the top 10 from the Iowa High School Baseball Coaches Association. Oskaloosa had been receiving votes the last 2 weeks. They did not get any this time around in the final regular season poll. So it could also be quite possible that had the Indians won both games or split, that maybe they're in the top 10. So they're clearly not that far away and just could use a win against a highly regarded team like this to get them mentally ready for the postseason. Those are our keys to the game tonight, brought to you by Craig Ford in Oskaloosa. There are still a few regular season high school baseball games tonight. Grinnell is hosting Clear Creek Amana. Pella is hosting Perry, and Ottumwa is at Urbandale. And also on our sister station tonight, KMZN, AM and FM, we have got postseason softball, the Class 1A Region 5 Championship with North Mahaska at Linville Sully. Eric Zamora's got the call of that one as we speak on KMZN, AM and FM. Other softball region finals tonight in Class 2A Region 8, Wapello is at Pekin. And in 3A Region 8, Albia is hosting North Polk. Tomorrow night, the Oskaloosa Indians softball team is at ADM for the Class 4A Region 1 Championship. First pitch from Adel is 7 o'clock. We'll be on the air with pregame at 6:45 tomorrow night on KBOE FM and KBOEradio.com. As far as the playoffs go for the Oskaloosa Indians baseball team, they will open up Friday night at home. It'll be a doubleheader at the high school with Pella against Solon in the first game at 5 o'clock, and that'll be followed by the Indians against Nevada. The two winners from Friday will play a week from tonight in Oskaloosa in a 7 o'clock game. And the winner of this district, which is District 12, Substate 6, the Indians will take on the District 11 winner in Substate 6. That will be on Wednesday the 24th. And going by the seeding, that would most likely be Marion. Marion is also ranked in the top 10. In the final poll from the Iowa High School baseball coaches, Marion ranked number 4 in the state. Cedar Rapids Xavier, the top team in the state in Class 3A baseball. The Washington players still taking their infield practice. This is not only senior night, but it's also throwback uniform night for the Washington Demons. They are wearing apparently the originals from 1973 when they began the baseball program here. Washington with white shirts, orange numbers, orange letters and numbers on the front, trimmed in black and orange. Washington wearing mostly black hats, white in the front, with a W in black trimmed in orange and an orange bill on the hat. Oskaloosa wearing their gray shirts tonight with white letters and numbers, white and maroon trim, white pants, and the mostly maroon hats with white on the front and the Oskaloosa Indian logo on the front. We'll take another break and be back with you for the start of tonight's game between Oskaloosa and Washington. We'll be back in 2 minutes. This is Oskaloosa Indians baseball on KBOE FM and the No Coast Network.
I'm Edward Jones, Financial Advisor, Amber Coffee.
I'm Edward Jones, Financial Advisor, Brandon Kane.
I'm Edward Jones, Financial Advisor, Jennifer Main.
I'm Edward Jones, Financial Advisor, Jason Rosenboom.
I'm Edward Jones, Financial Advisor, Austin Norris.
If your saving for retirement strategy involves the phrase, "I'll get around to it someday," you need to talk with an Edward Jones Financial Advisor. When it comes to meeting your goals, time can be on your side, and there's no better time than now to get started toward your retirement goals. For sound financial advice, contact your local Edward Jones professional today. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
At Kinetic Edge Physical Therapy, we're proud to keep the Oskaloosa Indians and their fans safe and feeling good on and off the field. Kinetic Edge Physical Therapy is the expert in injury care, orthopedics, and sports rehab, with a new facility in Oskaloosa, complete with an open gym area in addition to several private treatment rooms. If pain is bugging you, come see the experts at Kinetic Edge for a free injury screen. Find out more, including why the Oskaloosa Indians trust Kinetic Edge, at kineticedgept.com.
Hawkeye Real Estate is your one-stop source for everything real estate in Mahaska County and the surrounding area. Whether commercial, residential, or acreages, we've got you covered with the area's largest pool of real estate professionals, full-time support staff, and property management services. With over $19 million in sales volume for 2016, Hawkeye continues to be Oskaloosa's leading real estate office. Discover what thousands already know. When it's time to make a move, get the Hawkeye Edge.
Welcome back to Dick Saco Field in Washington. Joe Lancello here as the Oskaloosa Indians look to wrap up their regular season tonight as they take on the Washington Demons. As far as the Little Hawkeye Conference standings go, the Indians finish their conference year with a record of 15-6. Dallas Center Grimes is 14-7, but we also have in between there Indianola at 14-5. And right now, they lead the Indians on percentage points. Indianola, though, has a couple of games against Grinnell later this week. That will determine who is the Little Hawkeye Conference champion for 2019. A split would mean co-champions. A split for Indianola would mean co-champions. If Grinnell could come up with a sweep, the Indians would be the champions. And if Indianola get a sweep, they're going to be the conference champions. So weather delays forcing games to be made up rather late. And so the Indians are holding on 15, I suppose in blackjack terms. Indianola's at 14. They're still looking to pick up a couple of cards and a couple of wins. And Grinnell, a team that was getting votes in the last poll from the Iowa High School baseball coaches for Class 3A. And with a 9-8 conference record, they may have underachieved a bit, but then again, that's what the postseason is for, a chance to make amends there, and they can also make amends with these games with Grinnell. I am not sure of where the games will be played, whether Indianola has home games or if the games will be played in Grinnell. Got a pretty good turnout here. A lot of folks making the drive from Highway 92 over to Washington, and with this being senior night also for Washington, brought a pretty good turnout as well. Washington, I believe, has a home, is hosting a regional. I'm going through the paperwork here, which is also a little risky considering the wind. But the 3A playoffs for everybody begin on Friday. And I don't have Washington's postseason bracket printed out. There are other games in Class 1A and 2A tomorrow night across the area. In Class 1A District 10, there's a doubleheader at Victor tomorrow. Sigourney takes on BGM at 5 o'clock. Then North Mahaska against HLV at 7 o'clock, with the winners to meet Saturday night at 7. That is tentatively scheduled to be in Victor. In Class 1A District 8, Pekin is at Burlington Notre Dame. And it's a 7 o'clock game tomorrow night. 1A District 12, Twin Cedars will take on Central Decatur. That will be in Moravia tomorrow night at 5 o'clock. And Moravia hosting Wayne in the other half of that doubleheader in Class 1A District 12. In Class 2A District 8, a doubleheader at Central Lee in Donaldson. EBF will take on Davis County in the first game at 5 o'clock. Sheraton against Central Lee at 7 o'clock tomorrow night. And in Class 2A District 10 baseball, Pella Christian will play PCM in a 5 o'clock game at West Marshall, and then East Marshall at West Marshall tomorrow night at 7. That's in Class 2A, District 10. Indians with one lineup change tonight. Colin Snicker is getting the start in left field and getting an opportunity to bat. He spent a lot of time as a courtesy runner this year. And again, it's an opportunity against a pretty solid team for Colin to show what he can do. The Indians still have a pretty young team. They'll have 3 freshmen out in the field to start things off, along with 2 seniors and 4 juniors. We should be finding out in the next few days, too, the all-conference team from the Little Hawkeye Conference. It'll be interesting to see who makes it from Oskaloosa and the other teams of the conference that we've seen this season. We will take a break before we get things underway here tonight in Washington. The Indians in Washington will be going in a few minutes. We'll be back in 3 minutes. This is Oskaloosa Indians baseball on KBOE FM and the No Coast Network.
At Mahaska Drug in Oskaloosa, getting your prescription filled is easy. The large covered drive-thru and easy access to the front door is convenient, and the friendly staff is always ready to help you. With a variety of goods and home decor, Mahaska Drug is sure to have the perfect gift for any occasion. Have your favorite photos developed and framed at Mahaska Drug's framing counter, and cherish your memories for years to come. It's all at Mahaska Drug in Oskaloosa, where they have been committed to a healthy community for over 20 years. Call 673-3439 or stop in today.
Last year, the Bank Iowa team completed almost 9,000 community service hours. Oofta! That's more hours than a year contains. It's refreshing to see a bank that cares. That's actually why I chose to bank with Bank Iowa. They're a local bank that invests in community, and the community that matters most is the one that we're both a part of. Visit your local Bank Iowa location to learn more about our personal, commercial, and agricultural banking services, or go online to bankiowa.bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Fred's Muffler Shop in Oskaloosa has been a family-owned and operated business for over 55 years and is proud to support our community and the student athletes in it. Fred's Muffler provides their customers with bumper-to-bumper quality work done with hometown dependability and competitive prices. Come see what's new at Fred's Muffler Shop in the brand new showroom located at 1214 A Avenue West in Oskaloosa.
We all need help from time to time, especially during life's health transitions. Whether you're getting back on your feet or looking for a new place to call home, Care Initiatives is here. For over 25 years, we've helped Iowans maintain independence and quality of life. Rehabilitation, skilled nursing, long-term care, hospice care. No matter what life brings, our team of experts are ready. Care Initiatives for life's health transitions.
For over 30 years, Pella Printing has been leading the way in the print industry with quality equipment, modern facilities, and skilled staff. The Pella approach combines old-world craftsmanship with today's cutting-edge technology to provide brilliant printed products at a value price. They take the time to understand clients' needs from design to pre-press to printing and delivery to build lasting relationships with their customers. Whether you need personalized graduation announcements, oversized posters and banners, marketing materials, or stationery, Pella Printing offers a broad assortment of quality printed products done with speed and precision. Pella Printing, where technology and craftsmanship meet.
Water is more than just a source of life. We have fun with it, clean with it, grow with it, save lives with it. How water gets to us is rarely ever thought about. But at Clow Valve Company, water is never taken for granted. We design and build some of the most advanced water valves and hydrants in the world from one of the cleanest, greenest, and safest facilities in the United States. Clow Valve Company, it's more.
My name is Luke Harris, and I'm proud to be a local farmer. Partnering with Flight and State Bank helps me in my farming enterprise to make sound day-to-day decisions from a financial perspective because they provide the financial stability and advice that I need to run my business the way it needs to be ran.
Back at Dick Saco Field in Washington, Joe Lancella with you. The umpires and coaches just finishing exchanging the lineups at home plate. Bill Allman, the Oskaloosa coach. Nathan Miller, the coach of Washington.
Leading off and playing center field is number
Again,
2, Wyatt Cryer.
Nathan Miller
Batting second and pitching.
being recognized for his 300th career win here at Washington. And also had 300 career wins at Iowa Mennonite before that. Now the Oskaloosa starters being introduced. Indians occupying the first base dugout here in Washington. Their starting lineup once again, Wyatt Creer in center field. Tyler Miller is the pitcher. Colton Butler at first base batting third. Ryan Yates is at second base. Noah Van Veldhuizen at third base batting fifth. Cole Kraber is the right fielder batting sixth, followed by catcher Charlie North, left fielder Colin Snitker, and batting ninth, the shortstop, Will Schultz. Indians coming in 20-10 on the season, and a pretty good record away from home, 9-4.
Leading off and playing catcher, number 37, Brady Knutson.
For Washington, Brady Knutson will lead off, and he will be the catcher. Batting second in center field is Cade Hennigan. Hitting third, shortstop, Luke Turner. Batting cleanup is second baseman Ethan Patterson, an eighth grader. Not only hitting very well, but he's also done a nice job on the mound, too, for Washington. Batting fifth is the designated hitter Trevor Quigley, and he's batting for third baseman Brandon Dickel. Batting sixth for Washington, the right fielder Brant Stout. Hitting seventh, the catcher Cole Hendrickson. Batting eighth, first baseman Chase McDowell. And batting ninth in left field, Mitchell Driscoll. Knutson, Hennigan, Turner, Patterson, Quigley, Stout, Hendrickson, McDowell, and Driscoll. The starting nine for Washington. Tyler Miller, 3-2 with a 1.79 earned run average, will be the starter for Oskaloosa. The left-hander will be opposed by Cole Hendrickson. 4-1 with one save and a 0.51 earned run average. We will now stand at Washington for our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
And nice for a live version of the national anthem. 80 degrees under mostly sunny skies as we get this one underway. from Washington. Final regular season game for both teams, with the playoffs for both scheduled to begin on Friday. The right-hander Cole Henriksen will take his warm-up tosses. Henriksen, a senior, 4-1 with 1 save and a 0.51 earned run average. This is his 11th game of the season, his 8th start. He's gone 41 1/3 innings, allowing only 23 hits. He's given up 12 runs, only 3 of those earned, though. He's walked 7 and struck out 59. And opponents batting 150 against Cole Henriksen. Wind is blowing out a little bit. Maybe the windiest night I've seen this season. And maybe, or that could also be because this is the first time I've really been in the middle of it. We are situated behind home plate here at Dick Seiko Field in Washington. And it looks like the wind blowing straight out, that'll help any fly ball carry just a little bit further. And maybe some of those vehicles that are outside the left field fence doing some active tailgating could get a souvenir. We'll see. Wyatt Creer, the center fielder, leading things off for Oskaloosa in the top of the first inning. And looks at a pitch inside for ball 1. Wyatt, a junior, batting .368, no home runs, 14 runs batted in, 7 stolen, 7 doubles on the year. Swing and a chopper up the middle, took a high hop over the second baseman, goes into center field for a base hit. So Creer with a leadoff single. That one taking just a freaky hop as it got toward the second baseman, Patterson, soaring over his head, and that allowed Creer to reach first with a leadoff single. Now the pitcher, Tyler Miller, will stand in. Tyler, who throws left-handed, bats right-handed. Hitting .447 on the year with 1 homer, 20 runs batted in. Miller looks at a fastball low for ball 1. Creer at first, 21 of 22 as a base stealer. Henriksen is a right-hander who's not going to have a chance to really stare down Creer at first. Out of the stretch, runner goes, pitches inside, throw to second is in time for the out. Brady Knutson got off a nice throw, and it was the shortstop Turner covering at second base, 2-6 for the putout. So Creer is thrown out stealing, and the count is 1-1 now on Tyler Miller. Henriksen's 1-1 is a curve. Missed outside, 2-1. First baseman Colton Butler on deck for the Indians. Just on away. Top of the first inning, 1 out, nobody on. The 2-1 to Miller. Swung on and fouled over and out of here, and in range of a number of parked cars. It could be a lot of nervous moments for folks in the stands who are looking back. 2-2 to Miller, swung on, chopped up the middle. Turner, the shortstop, gets a good high hop. Throw to first in time for out number 2.
Now batting first baseman number 9, Colton Butler.
This will bring up Oskaloosa first baseman Colton Butler. Left-handed hitter, batting .346, no home runs, 21 runs batted in, 8 doubles. 23 walks, tied for the team lead. He's got a .500 on-base percentage. And add that to a .449 slugging percentage, you've got a pretty nice season. Left-handed batter with an open stance. Fastball outside for ball 1. Brady Knutson, the catcher for Washington. Chase McDowell at first base. Ethan Patterson at second. Luke Turner at short. Brandon Dickel at third. Henriksen's 1-0. Swing and a miss at a fastball. 1-1. The outfield for Washington, Mitchell Driscoll in left field, Cade Hennigan in center, and Brandon Stout in right. Swing and a miss at a high fastball, 1-2. Second baseman Ryan Yates on deck for the Indians. Hoping to get a chance here with nobody on base. And a 1-2 count to Colton Butler. Strike three called in the outside corner. The first strikeout for Hendrickson, and that retires a side. The Indians got a leadoff hit, but Wyatt Creer was thrown out stealing. No errors, no one left after a half inning. Oskaloosa nothing, Washington coming to bat. Back in a minute. This is Oskaloosa Indians baseball on KBOE-FM and the No Coast Network.
Staying healthy has just gotten quicker and easier. Pella Regional Health Center's walk-in clinic is there when you need it. And now you can reserve your spot with convenient online reservations. Goodbye waiting room. Hello walk-in reservations. Go to www.pellahealth.org/walk-in to reserve your spot at Pella Regional's walk-in clinic. Pella Regional Health Center, providing health care and healing services with Christian compassion.
Keep up to date on what's going on at the Quincy Place Mall in Ottumwa by joining our text club today. Simply text QPM to 64600. You will receive reminders of our sidewalk sales and other events. Also, when you join our text club, you will be entered for a chance to win a gift certificate. So join our text club today. Text QPM to 64600 and don't forget to like us on Facebook. We'll see you at the Quincy Place Mall at 1110 North Quincy Avenue in Ottumwa.
Washington hold Oskaloosa off the scoreboard in the top of the first inning, and now the Demons will come to bat in their half of the first. The top of their order has catcher Brady Knutson, center fielder Cade Hennigan, and shortstop Luke Turner. Left-hander Tyler Miller on the mound for Oskaloosa. Tyler with a 3-2 record and a 1.79 earned run average. This will be his 9th game of the year, his 5th start. In 15 2/3 innings, he's given up 10 hits, 5 runs, 4 earned. He's walked 15 and struck out 20. And opponents batting 175 against the junior left-hander. Now Brady Knutson, the catcher for Washington, stands in. Right-hand batting junior, hitting .303 on the season. And the first pitch in for a strike. Knutson, no homers, 14 RBI, 9 doubles on the year. He's also been hit by pitches 8 times. Lefty to righty. In the dirt, 1-1. Charlie North catching for Oskaloosa tonight. Colton Butler at first base. Ryan Yates at second. Isaac Schultz at short. Noah Van Veldhuizen at third. The 1-1. In for a strike, 1-2. Indians outfield from left to right. Cole Snicker playing in left field tonight. Wyatt Creer in center and Cole Kraber in right. Miller's 1-2, high 2-2. Washington looking to extend a 7-game winning streak. Oskaloosa's won 4 of their last 6. And could have easily been 6 of 6. 2-2 pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. So Tyler Miller starts his night with a strikeout, 1 up and 1 down for Washington in the bottom of the first inning. Brings up the center fielder, Cade Hennigan. Hennigan, a senior, batting left-handed. .385 his average, no homers, 16 runs batted in, 4 doubles on the season. Again, that relatively short right field line at .315. Lefty to lefty. And the pitch is a called strike. 0-1. Hennigan a bluff briefly to bunt. Gets Noah Van Veldhuizen at third, moving up a step or two. 0-1 pitches low, 1-1. Indians playing Hennigan to pull. The left-hand batter, 1-1 pitch, high 2-1. Snicker in left field is in just a little bit compared to the other 2 outfielders, Creer in center and Kraber in right. Hannigan, open stance. Looks at one high, 3-1. Shortstop Luke Turner on deck for Washington. No score, bottom of the first inning. Nobody on for Washington in the bottom of the first, and one out. The 3-1 to Hannigan, grounded. Nice stab by Van Veldhuizen. He'll throw to first in time for the out.
Now batting for the Demons, shortstop, number 20.
Noah taking a couple of steps toward the hole. Got that ball and was able to fire to first in time for the second out. 2 up and 2 down for Washington in the bottom of the first inning. Brings up shortstop Luke Turner. The junior hitting .464. 1 home run, 37 runs batted in. 8 doubles and 4 triples on the year. Right-hand batter against the lefty Tyler Miller. First pitch, low ball 1. One 0 pitch, swing and a miss at a fastball, 1-1. Turner, for a high school junior, has got the makings of a good mustache. The 1-1, swing and a miss, 1-2. That one dipped down low, and Turner not able to get to it. The 1-2 to Miller, swung on and bounced foul into the screen. Count holds it 1-2. He got kind of a late swing on that one. Miller gets the sign from Charlie North. The 1-2 bounces in 2-2. The backstop here, it's not all chicken wire fence. It is mostly netting, and it's got a brick base, which we are sitting behind. So something that caroms in off the bricks here could go anyway. 2-2 pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. Tyler Miller gets 2 strikeouts in the opening inning, and Washington go down 1-2-3 in the first. One complete. Oskaloosa nothing, Washington nothing. Back in a minute. This is Oskaloosa Indians baseball on KBOE FM and the No Coast Network.
Hello, this is Wade Davidson, owner of Rock Island Tap, and I want to invite you to come down and check out the tap. We are excited to offer you 59 various beer selections, including 24 craft and domestic beers. We not only offer unique beers, but we can get you mixed drinks, wine, and my famous vodka and Jameson Bloody Marys. We are looking forward to offering lots of events and live music. You're going to want to keep updated on all activities and live music, so be sure to like us on Rock Island Tap Facebook page or call 641-676-ROCK for more information. Come on down to the Rock Island Tap, relax, and enjoy a few with us.
If you think there's room for improvement in your investment game plan, or that maybe you should send in some new plays, take a time out and talk to an experienced investment professional. I'm Bob Auld of Robert Auld Investments, an investment advisor with over 31 years of experience in Oskaloosa and Southern Iowa. Let me help you find some new strategies. Call 673-9448 or 1-800-444-AULD.
Robert Auld is a registered representative offering securities and investment advisory services through SagePoint Financial Inc., member FINRA and SIPC.
Here, the senior with 2 homers, 26 RBI. Right-hand batter looks at a pitch inside for ball 1. Yates followed by third baseman Noah Van Veldhuizen and right fielder Cole Kraber. Against Cole Hendrickson, the right-hander for Washington. 1-0 pitch, swing and a miss, 1-1. Ryan standing tall in the right-hand batter's box. 1-1 pitch, just a little low, 2-1. Ryan most likely will be the starting pitcher for the Indians Friday night against Nevada in the playoffs. 2-1 pitch, high and tight, 3-1. Ryan will be going to Kirkwood Community College next year in the Cedar Rapids area. 3-1 pitch. Swung on, fouled into the screen, 3-2. Count goes full. Ryan's ambition to pitch for the University of Iowa baseball team. And the Hawkeyes apparently have a knack over the years of getting pitchers from Kirkwood. 3-2 pitch, swing and a miss, strike three.
Now batting for the Indians, third baseman.
Second strikeout for Hendrickson. 1 up and 1 down for Oskaloosa in the top of the second. That'll bring up third baseman Noah Van Veldhuizen. The junior hitting .311, 2 home runs, 26 runs batted in. Right-handed batter against the right-hander Cole Hendrickson. And that's Cole with a K. Fastball missed inside, low, 1-0. Noah with 9 doubles and a triple on the year. Swing and a miss, 1-1. On a good fastball by Hendrickson. The right-hander looks in, the 1-1. Bounces in low and outside, 2-1. Right fielder Cole Kraber on deck for Oskaloosa. No score, top of the second inning, nobody on for the Indians. 2-1 pitch. Hit high in the air to left center field. That is going back, and they will watch it go. Noah Van Veldhuizen's third home run of the season. Clobbered to left center, and the Indians take a 1-0 lead. Noah takes the helmet off as he crosses home plate, exchanges helmet taps with Cole Kraber, the on-deck batter. That's the first home run for the Indians in a while. They've been stuck on 8 as a team all season. And I wonder if that wind didn't help it a little bit as it went out to left center. Here's Cole Kraber, the right fielder, a swing and a miss for strike one. Cole, a senior, hitting .303, 2 home runs, 14 runs batted in. Righty to righty, curve, got the outside corner, 0-2. Van Veldhuizen with that home run, breaking a tie for the team lead and also for the team leading home runs and a tie for the team RBI lead. Noah now with 27 RBI to go with 3 homers. Kraber is swinging a foul over and back, and a lot of nervous looks to the parking lot. 0-2 pitch, bounced in low, 1-2. Catcher Charlie North on deck for the Indians, who lead it now 1-0 in the top of the second with 1 out, nobody on. Hendrickson's 1-2 pitch sails high, 2-2. Washington's outfield is deep. 2-2 pitch bounces in again, 3-2. Hendrickson may be a little bit shaken up by that long ball he gave up. Payoff pitch, an excuse me swing foul out of here. And the count holds full at 3-2. Payoff pitch to Kraber, outside ball 4. First walk that Hendrickson has given up. So the Indians with a runner on first, a run in, and 1 out here in the top of the second, bringing up catcher Charlie North. Charlie, a freshman, hitting .238, no home runs, 14 runs batted in. Charlie without an extra base hit this season. And the wind continues to blow out at Dick Seco Memorial Field. Hendrickson out of the stretch. First pitch in for a strike at the knees, 0-1. Kraber at first base, 13 of 15 as a base stealer. Starting to get a pretty good lead at first, with McDowell, the first baseman, holding at the bag. And Hendrickson now steps off the rubber and fakes a throw to first. Kraber back in safely. Kraber again with a good lead. Inside pitch. North had to duck away from that one. Count evens 1-1. Left fielder Colin Snicker on deck for the Indians, who took a 1-0 lead a couple of batters ago on a Noah Van Veldhuizen home run to left center. The 1-1 pitch. Grounded foul down the first base side. Now 1-2 to North. Washington infield not expecting a bunt. The left fielder Driscoll giving Shirley quite a bit of the left field line. The 1-2, off-speed pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 down in the top of the second. 3 strikeouts now for Hendrickson. Brings up left fielder Colin Snicker. The freshman 0 for 3 as a batter this season. He has scored 9 runs. He's seen plenty of duty as a courtesy runner. No home runs or runs batted in. Kraber, the runner at first. First pitch is a fastball in for a strike, 0-1. Indians looking for their 21st win of the year against 10 losses. And again, Hendrickson will step off the rubber and fake a throw to first to get Kraber diving back to the bag safely. 0-1 pitch, and that hit Sinker in the foot. So Kraber will go to second. Second time Sinker has been hit by a pitch this season. This will bring up the number 9 hitter in the Oskaloosa batting order, shortstop Will Schultz. Will, a freshman, hitting .171, 1 home run, 6 runs batted on the season, and 1 double. So the Indians, who took the lead earlier this inning on a Noah Van Veldhuizen home run, have runners at first and second with 2 out. Righty to righty the matchup. And a fastball ducks Schultz away, 1-0. Hendrickson has pretty good stuff. The 1-0. Caught the outside corner, 1-1. Center fielder Wyatt Creer on deck for the Indians, hoping to get a shot here on the top of the second. Kraber on second, Snicker at first. 1-1 to Schultz. The right-hander Hendrickson deals. Missed inside, 2-1. Hendrickson has allowed a home run, a walk, and a hit batter in this second inning. The 2-1 sails high, 3-1. And Hendrickson now 1 pitch away from loading the bases for the Oskaloosa leadoff hitter Wyatt Creer, who would be next. Three and 1 to Schultz. Right-hand batter, slightly open stance. 3-1 pitch, swing and a miss, 3-2. So the runners will be moving on this payoff pitch with 2 out. Kraber from second, Snicker from first. Hendrickson out of the stretch. And now he'll step off the rubber and fake a move to second, but there was nobody there covering. Hendrickson out of the stretch, 3-2. Caught the outside corner for strike 3 called. 4 strikeouts for Hendrickson. But Oskaloosa get on the scoreboard first with a run on just 1 hit. There was also a walk and hit batter, 2 runners left. After an inning and a half, Oskaloosa 1, Washington 0. Back in a minute. This is Oskaloosa Indians baseball on KBOE FM in Oskaloosa and the No Coast Network.
Your station for classic hits and local programming is 99.5 FM and 740 AM KMZN. Hear artists like Hart, Billy Joel, Huey Lewis, Stevie Wonder, The Beatles, Journey, and many more. KMZN is also where you'll find the game of the week. Wake up with Bob's Morning Brew weekdays at 6 a.m. and catch Brother Dave in the afternoon. It's all on 99.5 FM and 740 AM KMZN. Listen online at RadioKMZN.com and with the free smartphone app available at Google Play and the iStore. Hey, did you know there's a great way to shop your local businesses and save money? It's called Big Deals. Log on to KBOEradio.com and click the Big Deals logo. You'll find gift certificates at discounted prices from businesses like your Oskaloosa Hy-Vee, Mahaska Drug, Brown Shoe Fit, Nailed It, Book Vault, and many more Oskaloosa and area businesses. Shop local and save big at Big Deals. Log on to KBOEradio.com and click the Big Deals logo to start saving today.
The Indians in front 1-0 now as Washington come to bat in the bottom of the second inning. The Demons will have the middle of their batting order up. Second baseman Ethan Patterson, designated hitter Trevor Quigley, and right fielder Brant Stout. Second baseman Ethan Patterson looks at a pitch high for ball one. Patterson is an 8th grader. Batting .333, no home runs, 22 runs batted in. 1-0 pitches high, 2-0. From Tyler Miller. And as impressive as Patterson has been in the bat, he's been more so on the mound. The 2-0 pitch outside, 3-0. Patterson is 1-1 with 2 saves in 10 games and a 1.71 earned run average, 40 strikeouts in 28 2/3 innings. 3-0 pitches outside, ball 4. So Patterson becomes the first Washington base runner, courtesy of the leadoff walk. That'll bring up designated hitter Trevor Quigley. Junior batting .373, no home runs, 16 runs batted in, 7 stolen bases. Patterson at first is 7 of 8 as a base stealer. Pitch is inside, ball 1, nice snag by Oskaloosa catcher Charlie North, keeping that from going to the backstop. Miller, the left-hander, looks at the runner Patterson on first, the 1-0. Strike 1-1. As Quigley showed bunt. Van Veldhuizen at third for Oskaloosa, now up on the edge of the grass and moving forward. Miller's 1-1, showing bunt again. The pitch was well high, 2-1. Kraber and Wright moving in a few steps with the pitch the last time out. 2-1, bunted between the mound and first. Miller scoops it up, flips it to Colton Butler at first, covering for the out and the sacrifice. 1-3, you score that. Pitcher to the first baseman, quickly getting the sacrifice, and Patterson, the base runner, going to second. Now with 1 out. And this brings up the right fielder, Brant Stout, for Washington. Stout, a senior, hitting .324, 1 home run, 12 runs batted in. Right-handed hitter against the lefty Tyler Miller. First pitch bounces in and gets all the way to the screen, and that will get Patterson all the way to third on the wild pitch. I don't know if that caught catcher Charlie North in the foot or not, but it just took a real high hop as it got to the plate. Miller from the windup now deals high, 2-0. Indians up 1-0, but Washington with a tying run at third and 1 out. 2-0 pitch, fastball high, 3-0. Pitcher Cole Henriksen on deck. Miller's 3-0 in the dirt, ball 4. So the second walk of the inning puts runners at the corners for Washington with 1 out. And now the pitcher, Cole Henriksen, stands in. Henriksen, a senior, hitting .228, no homers, 12 runs batted in. He's got 3 doubles. Stout, the runner on first, 11 of 12 is a base stealer. So we'll see. And the runner at first goes. The throw to second is cut off by Yates in front of the second base bag. A stolen base for Stout. No chance for Patterson to try to score. Washington now runners at second and third with 1 out. And the count is 0-1 on Henriksen. The 0-1 swing and a miss, 0-2. First baseman Chase McDowell on deck for Washington. Looking to get on the board here in the bottom of the first. 0-2 pitch in the dirt, blocked well by Charlie North. Count goes to 1-2. Henriksen, Hinrichsen. And Cole with a K. Tyler Miller's 1-2. Just missed the outside corner, 2-2. Patterson on third, Strout on second, 1 out. Washington down 1-0 in the bottom of the second, but threatening. 2-2 pitch. That cut the corner, strike 3 called. Second strikeout for Tyler Miller. A big second out for the Indians. Washington still have runners on second and third. This brings up the first baseman, Chase McDowell. McDowell, a senior right-hand batter, .222 his average, no homers, 6 RBI. Miller's first pitch, high ball 1. McDowell just 1 extra base hit on the season. That was a double. Runners lead off second and third, half swing. No appeal, ball 2 and no strikes. Left fielder Mitchell Driscoll on deck for Washington. Miller's 2-0. Low 3-0. Miller's walked 2 men already this inning. They're now at third and second. Patterson at third, Stout at second. The 3-0 in for a strike, 3-1. Indians looking to get out of trouble here in the bottom of the second and hold their 1-0 lead. 3-1 pitch. Strike called, 3-2. Two down, runners at second and third. Miller's payoff pitch. Got the corner, strike 3 called. So the Indians use their get out of jail card free. Jail out of free card here in the second inning. Washington, no runs, no hits. There were 2 walks, 2 runners left. 2 complete. Oskaloosa 1, Washington 0. Back in a minute. This is Oskaloosa Indians baseball on KBOE FM and the No Coast Network.
Craig Ford has the lowest prices around on brand new Fords. And now when you purchase a new Craig Ford, we'll also give you a 65-inch 4K HD flat screen TV.
No extra charge.
Buy a Ford, get a flat screen at Craig Ford. And if you can bring me a deal I can't beat, I'll still give you the TV. Craig Ford in Oskaloosa, where you get the best deals on new Fords and a 65-inch HD TV.
Some limitations apply. See Craig Ford for details.
Why is Seafirst Credit Union growing so fast? Because Andy got a great rate on his new truck for him and his best buddy. Because Derek and Stephanie's checking account includes opportunities to qualify for some serious cash. And Matt joined Seafirst because his best friends recommended it. And they were right about sushi. It all adds up. Save with us, borrow with us, grow with us. Because together is better.
After 2 innings, Oskaloosa a run on 2 hits, no errors. Washington, no runs, no hits, and no errors. Oskaloosa start the top of the third with the top of their batting order. Center fielder Wyatt Creer looks at strike one. Wyatt singled to center his first time up and was thrown out trying to steal. Cole Hendrickson, the right-hander, deals to the left-handed batting Creer. And there's a curve in for a strike 0-2. Creer followed by pitcher Tyler Miller and first baseman Colton Butler in the top of the third for Oskaloosa. 0-2 pitch, chopped foul. Down the first base side. Count still 0-2. There is activity in the Oskaloosa bullpen. (0-2) to Creer, slash foul to the left. Count holds it 0-2. Third baseman Noah Van Veldhuizen is starting to throw a little bit in the Oski bullpen. The 0-2 to Creer, grounded foul just in front of the Oskaloosa dugout there on the first base side. Count holds it 0-2. Noah Van Veldhuizen's third home run of the season in the second inning separates the two teams. 1-0 Oski. 0-2 pitch to Creer is a fastball high, 1-2. Indians also looking for their 10th road win of the season. They are 9-4 away from the friendly confines of Oskaloosa High School. Hendrickson's 1-2. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 1-2. Right-hander to left-hander, the 1-2, high 2-2. Hendrickson has given up 2 hits. He's walked 1 and hit 1 batter and struck out 4 in 2 innings of work. The 1-2 to Creer, curve missed inside, 3-2. Or check that, 2-2. It is okay. Here's a swing and a fly ball in the center field. Coming in is Hennigan, the center fielder, and he will make the grab in short center.
Pitcher number 10.
Hennigan had a long run in to get to that ball and made the grab for the first out in the top of the third. This brings up Oskaloosa pitcher Tyler Miller, who grounded to short his first time up. Tyler had a very, very good week last week, moving his average up to .447 going into tonight. Righty to righty. Curve in for a strike, 0-1. Hendrickson tried the curve again and missed outside, 1-1. Hendrickson showing a good fastball earlier in the game. Now trying the curve the second time around to the Oski batting order. Here's a good fastball that's popped over and out of here, foul, 1-2. First baseman Colton Butler on deck for the Indians, who are up 1-0 in the top of the third. 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. 5 strikeouts now for Cole Hendrickson. 2 up and 2 down for the Indians in the top of the third. Still a 1-0 Oskaloosa lead. This brings up first baseman Colton Butler, who struck out his first time up. Left-handing batting Butler against the right-hander Cole Hendrickson. Fastball sails outside, 1-0. Washington will indeed host the region playoffs, as the next pitch to Butler is outside, 2-0. Washington will host Mount Vernon here Friday night, with Keokuk and Davenport Assumption also to play here on Friday, and the winner squaring off a week from tonight. 2-0 pitch, swing and a miss, 2-1. Second baseman Ryan Yates on deck for the Indians. So good breeze blowing out to straightaway center. 2-1 pitch. Outside, 3-1. Nobody on in the top of the third. 2 out. 3-1 to Butler. Swing and a miss at a fastball, strike 2, 3-2. Payoff pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3.
Nothing doing for the Indians in the third. We go to the bottom of the
6
third.
strikeouts for Cole Hendrickson. Nothing across for Oskaloosa in the third. After 2.5, Oskaloosa 1, Washington nothing. Back in a minute. This is Oskaloosa Indians baseball on KBOE-FM and the No Coast Network.
Falvey Lumber and Hardware in Eddyville and Albia is dedicated to providing their customers with friendly service. Falvey Lumber and Hardware values your business and has made it their mission to provide reliable products and services with their customer-driven approach. Falvey's courteous professional team is able to support a range of services to meet your requirements. Falvey Lumber and Hardware in Eddyville and Albia. In Eddyville, call 969-4814 or Albia 932-2150.
Oskaloosa Vision Center's hometown doctors have strong roots in Oskaloosa and are dedicated to serving the community. We use state-of-the-art equipment to provide high-quality, professional eye care through comprehensive eye exams, medical care for eye infection and disease treatment, as well as emergency aid and pre- and post-operative care. With our large variety of prescription glasses, sunglasses, and contact lenses, we strive to meet the needs of all patients, from newborn to adult. Oskaloosa Vision Center. Come see us today.
The Indians have a new pitcher, Noah Van Veldhuizen, moving from third base to the mound. Cole Kraber has moved from right field to third base. Tyler Miller has moved from the mound to his normal center field position, and Wyatt Creer moves from center field to right field. Mitchell Driscoll, the number 9 batter for Washington, will lead off in the bottom of the third. Washington trailing 1-0. First pitch from Van Veldhuizen is a fastball low for ball 1. Tyler Miller, 2 innings, no hits, no runs, 2 walks and 3 strikeouts. And the 1-0 pitch caught the outside corner, 1-1. Driscoll batting .308 on the season. No home runs, 12 runs batted in. He's got 1 double and 1 triple on the year. 1-1 is popped foul into the screen, and the count goes 1-2. For Noah Van Veldhuizen, this is his 10th game of the year. 1-3 with 2 saves. Give you his further numbers in a second. The 1-2 pitch to Driscoll. Floats high, 2-2. In 30 2/3 innings, Van Veldhuizen has allowed 17 hits, 12 runs, 10 earned for a 2.28 earned run average. 2-1 pitches fouled out of here to the right. Count even 2-2. Van Veldhuizen has walked 19 and struck out 51 over 30 2/3 innings. And opposing batters hitting .155 against the junior right-hander. Here's a chop foul at the plate. And the count holds to 2-2 for Driscoll. He'll be followed by catcher Brady Knutson and center fielder Cade Hennigan for Washington in the bottom of the third. 2-2 pitch. Half swing, appeal. No swing, 3-2. Count goes full. And the payoff pitch is a fastball high for ball 4. So Driscoll on with a leadoff walk. Puts the tying run on base. And brings up the leadoff hitter, Brady Knutson, who struck out his first time up. Driscoll at first, 9 of 10 as a base stealer. Getting a short lead at first with Colton Butler holding with the runner. Van Veldhuizen, the right-hander, out of the stretch. Throws in the dirt ball 1. Regular season finale for Oskaloosa, and the Indians looking to go out with a win. The 1-0. Just missing at the knees, 2-0. Indians up 1-0, courtesy of a Noah Van Veldhuizen home run in the second. And Van Veldhuizen now on the mound looking to protect that lead. 2-0 pitch in for a strike, 2-1. Driscoll, a short lead off first. The 2-1 to Knutson. Swing and a miss. Runner goes. Throw to second will not be in time. Driscoll with his 10th stolen base of the season. And the count goes to 2-2 on Knutson. So Washington with their third base runner in scoring position tonight. Last inning they had runners on second and third with one out, and Tyler Miller came back to strike out Hendrickson and McDowell to end the second. Now the 2-2 to Knutson, grounded foul down the first baseline, and the count holds at 2-2. Center fielder Cade Hennigan on deck for Washington. One 0 Indians in the regular season finale. Oskaloosa will host the playoffs on Friday night against Nevada at home. Van Veldhuizen from the stretch, the 2-2. Off-speed pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. Noah took a little bit off that, got his first strikeout. And the first out for Washington in the bottom of the third. Driscoll still the runner at second. Brings up center fielder Cade Hennigan, who grounded to third his first time up. Left-hand batter facing the right-hander, Noah Van Veldhuizen. First pitch in for a strike on the outside corner, 0-1. Van Veldhuizen looking to Charlie North for the side. 0-1 is outside, 1-1. Washington again, a team on a 7-game winning streak coming into tonight. Oh, 1-1 to Hennigan, fouled into the screen. And I thought it is 1-2. Okay. Just checking that everybody's on sync. The scoreboard operator, the umpire, and everybody. Van Veldhuizen will look at second. The 1-2. Swinging a foul out of here. Count holds at 1-2. Shortstop Luke Turner on deck for Washington. Demons trailing Oskaloosa 1-0 in the bottom of the third. Joe Lancello with you from Washington on KBOE FM and the No Coast Network and KBOEradio.com. Van Veldhuizen's 1-2. Swung at a high pitch and fouled it over and back, and the count holds at 1-2. And again, hanging in there, a 1-2 pitch. Swinging a grounder, foul down the first base side. The count still at 1-2. And again, left-hand batter, slightly open stance. The 1-2, swing and a miss, strike 3. Went after something at the knees and came up empty.
Now batting for the Demons, shortstop number
2 strikeouts now for Van Veldhuizen. Driscoll still the runner at second with 2 down, and this brings up the shortstop Luke Turner, who struck out his first time up. Turner, a junior right-hand batter, comes into tonight's play hitting .464. Van Veldhuizen's first pitch just missed low and away, ball 1. Driscoll, the runner, on second with 2 down. The 1-0, fastball high 2-0. Second baseman Ethan Patterson looking to bat next for Washington in the bottom of the third. 2-0 to Turner. Ball caught the outside corner for a strike, and it got away briefly from catcher Charlie North, but no chance for Driscoll to try to advance to third. 2-1 the count on Luke Turner. Indians playing Turner straight away in the outfield. Righty to righty, the 2-1. Caught the outside corner, 2-2. Driscoll leads at second. Van Veldhuizen in for the sign. The 2-2. Swing and a slow bouncer to short. The third baseman, Kraber, comes up with it, fires, and got him! A slowly hit ball, Cole Kraber from third, moving in a straight line toward first to get that ball, and he threw a rocket to first to retire the side. Washington in the third, no runs, no hits, they had a walk, and 1 left. The Demons have stranded 3. After 3, Oskaloosa 1, Washington nothing. Back in a minute. This is Oskaloosa Indians baseball on KBOE-FM and the No Coast Network.
For all your home and business pest management needs, call Certified Pest Control of Oskaloosa. Beth and I offer better prices, better service, same-day responses, and satisfaction guaranteed. We are the only pest control company locally owned and operated. Remember, termites on your property will lead to wood structural damage. So call now for your termite inspection and ask about termite pre-treatment of new construction. We also offer bed bug heat treatments. For seasonal or monthly pest control at the guaranteed lowest prices in the area, call Certified Pest Control, 641-295-0700. We are licensed to kill.
Hi, I'm Edward Jones Financial Advisor Amber Coffey.
I'm Edward Jones Financial Advisor Brandon Kane.
I'm Edward Jones Financial Advisor Jennifer Main.
I'm Edward Jones Financial Advisor Jason Rosenboom.
I'm Edward Jones Financial Advisor Austin Norris.
If your saving for retirement strategy involves the phrase, I'll get around to it someday, you need to talk with an Edward Jones Financial Advisor. When it comes to meeting your goals, time can be on your side, and there's no better time than now to get started toward your retirement goals. For sound financial advice, contact your local Edward Jones professional today. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
We have a new pitcher for Washington. Luke Turner moving from shortstop to the mound. I see Ethan Patterson moving from second base to short. Brandon Dickel, the third baseman, has moved to second. And Hendrickson, the starting pitcher, has moved to third base. Cole Hendrickson in 3 innings gave up 2 hits, 1 run. The home run by Van Veldhuizen in the second. He walked 1, he hit 1, and struck out 6. It could well be that Washington coach Nathan Miller thinking that Hendrickson will be the one he turns to on Friday for the playoff game against Mount Vernon. So the Indians will have their 4, 5, 6 hitters coming up to lead off the top of the 4th inning. Second baseman Ryan Yates, pitcher Noah Van Veldhuizen, and third baseman Cole Kraber. Yates struck out his first time up. Now facing right-hander Luke Turner. And that's a called strike on the outside corner. Turner, this is his 8th game of the year. He's 2-0 with a save and a 1.05 earned run average. The 0-1, that also caught the outside corner, 0-2. Turner in 20 innings has allowed 15 hits, 10 runs, just 3 of them earned. Walked 9, struck out 25. Swing at a high pitch, hits in the air to right field. Or actually to the second baseman. Back near the grass.
Pitcher number 7, Noah Van Veldhuizen. Here we go, Noah.
Brandon Dickel making the grab for the out. Now Noah Van Veldhuizen, the pitcher, who had a home run in the second inning. A solo shot, his 3rd of the year, and that's what separates the two teams. First pitch to Noah, missed ball 1. Swing and a miss at a fastball, 1-1. Turner, the right-hander, gets the sign from Knutson. 1-1. Took a little something off it, and it missed outside, 2-1. 2-1 pitch, missed outside, 3-1. Third baseman Cole Kraber on deck for the Indians. Here in the top of the 4th. Up 1-0 over Washington. The 3-1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle for a base hit. Third hit of the day for the Indians, the second for Van Veldhuizen. He's got a 1-out single.
For the Indians, right fielder number 16.
Now, will the Indians go with a courtesy runner here? And it'll be Carson Junsko running at first for the pitcher. Again, pitchers and catchers are allowed courtesy runners in high school baseball. So it's now Junsko, the runner at first with 1 down. This brings up third baseman Cole Kraber, who walked his first time up. Righty to righty, a fastball rides inside for ball 1. Ryan Turner, who started the day at shortstop in his first inning of work in relief. 1-0 pitch, swing and a miss at a fastball, 1-1. Oskaloosa bullpen is quiet for now. Turner from the stretch. Jensko a short lead at first. The 1-1 sails high and inside, 2-1. Still a fair breeze blowing out straight away from home plate. Turner's 2-1. Caught the outside corner, 2-2. Catcher Charlie North on deck for the Indians. Looking to add to a 1-0 lead here on the top of the 4th. Turner's 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Turner's first strikeout. That's 2 down for the Indians down the top of the 4th. Jensko holds at first base. And now catcher Charlie North standing in. Charlie struck out his first time up. Freshman with no home runs, 14 runs batted on the year. And he's done a nice job behind the plate. Here's a swing and a ground ball to short. Patterson gets it, flips to Dickey covering at second, or Dickel at second.
We go to the bottom of the 4th.
For the fielder's choice to retire the side. Oskaloosa in the 4th, no runs, 1 hit, 1 left. The Indians have stranded 3. After 3.5, it's still Oskaloosa 1, Washington 0. Back in a minute. This is Oskaloosa Indians baseball on KBOE-FM and the No Coast Network.
At Kinetic Edge Physical Therapy, we're proud to keep the Oskaloosa Indians and their fans safe and feeling good on and off the field. Kinetic Edge Physical Therapy is the expert in injury care, orthopedics, and sports rehab, with a new facility in Oskaloosa, complete with an open gym area in addition to several private treatment rooms. If pain is bugging you, come see the experts at Kinetic Edge for a free injury screen. Find out more, including why the Oskaloosa Indians trust Kinetic Edge, at kineticedgept.com.
Hawkeye Real Estate is your one-stop source for everything real estate in Mahaska County and the surrounding area. Whether commercial, residential, or acreages, we've got you covered with the area's largest pool of real estate professionals, full-time support staff, and property management services. With over $19 million in sales volume for 2016, Hawkeye continues to be Oskaloosa's leading real estate office. Discover what thousands already know. When it's time to make a move, get the Hawkeye Edge.
We go to the bottom of the 4th in Washington. The Demons with the middle of their batting order coming up. Shortstop Ethan Patterson, designated hitter Trevor Quigley, and right fielder Brant Stout. Patterson walked his first time up. First time facing right-hander Noah Van Veldhuizen and looking at strike one. Tyler Miller started, went the first 2 innings for Oskaloosa. Held the Demons without a hit or a run. Walked 2, struck out 3. The 0-1 pitch outside to Patterson, 1-1. One pitch outside, 2-1. It says something when you're putting an 8th grader in your cleanup spot. Here's a ball hit in the air to the left side. Backing up is the shortstop, Will Schultz, to make the grab for out number 1. 1 up and 1 down for Washington in the bottom of the 4th. And Van Veldhuizen has walked, or rather retired, 4 in a row after giving up a walk to the first batter he faced in the bottom of the 3rd. Now Trevor Quigley, the DH, who swings and fouls one back for strike one. Quigley had a sacrifice bunt his first time up. 1-0 Oskaloosa in the bottom of the 4th. Off-speed pitch floats high, 1-1. Van Veldhuizen deals, and that hit him. That hit Quigley.
Now batting right fielder.
Nailed him pretty good on the right arm. Bigger part on the left arm. That's his front arm as a right-handed batter. So Washington with the tying run on first with 1 out. Right fielder Brant Stout stands in. He walked his first time up. Quigley on first is 9 of 11 as a base stealer. Washington 2 of 2 in the stolen base department tonight. Quigley getting a lead off first, and the first pitch to Stout is in for a strike, 0-1. Stout walked his first time up. One of 5 seniors honored tonight at senior night here in Washington. Righty to righty, Van Veldhuizen deals. And that caught the outside corner, 0-2. Third baseman Cole Hendrickson is on deck for Washington. Van Veldhuizen out of the stretch. The 0-2 swung on, grounded up the middle, and that'll get through for a base hit. Quigley will stop at second, and that is the first hit for Washington tonight.
Cole Hendrickson.
They've had 3 walks and 1 hit batter, but that's their first base hit of the night. So that puts runners on first and second with 1 out for the Demons, and brings up third baseman Cole Hendrickson, who struck out his first time up.
Pinch hitting for the Demons is number 9, Wilkes Whithoff.
Wilkes Whithoff is coming into the game as a pinch hitter for Hendrickson. Whithoff, W-I-T-T-H-O-F-T. His first name Wilkes, W-I-L-X. And Whithoff looks at ball 1 outside. Whithoff batting .323, no home runs, 10 runs batted in. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Whithoff with 4 doubles among his 10 hits. Quigley at second, Stout on first. Indians out holding with the runner at first. 1-1 pitch, just missed outside, 2-1. We'll see if Hendrickson comes back into the game in the next inning. 2-1 pitch. Miss low, 3-1. First baseman Chase McDowell on deck for Washington. 3-1 pitch. Ball 4. And the bases are loaded. Second walk, Van Veldhuizen is allowed.
Number 34.
Moves quickly to third, Stout to second. Whithoff the runner at first. And this will bring up first baseman Chase McDowell, he is the schedule hitter. Let me put it that way. As Coach Nathan Miller's chatting with the umpire. And this is Reese Mayer, a sophomore, coming to bat. Mayer, M-A-Y-E-R, batting for McDowell, who struck out his first time up. Mayer batting .294, no home runs, 10 runs batted in, 3 doubles and 3 triples on the year. So half of his extra base hits, half of his hits are for extra bases. And now we have Lucas Kroll running at first for Wiltoff.
Bench running is number 17, Lucas Kroll.
And the first pitch now to Mayer is outside for ball 1. Mayer, a left-handed batter against the right-hander Noah Van Veldhuizen. Washington down 1-0, bases loaded and 1 out. Outside 2-0. Indians with the infield in. And now Oskaloosa coach Bill Ullman comes out of the dugout for a conversation. And perhaps a pitching change, as I see Ryan Yates starting to scrape the pitching rubber. But nope. They're going to stay with Van Veldhuizen. Quigley on third, Stout on second, Hendrickson on first, 1 out. Washington trailing Oskaloosa 1-0. 2-0 to pinch hitter Mayer. Swing and a miss, 2-1. Van Veldhuizen from the windup, the 2-1 high, 3-1. And now the Indians 1 pitch away from forcing in the tying run. The 3-1. Caught the inside corner, 3-2. Left fielder Mitchell Driscoll is scheduled to hit next. Payoff pitch to Mayer in the dirt, ball 4. So the second walk of the inning plus a hit batter plus a single forces Quigley in with the tying run to make it 1-1. Mayer with his 11th run bat in of the season. We're tied at 1. Bases are still loaded for Washington with 1 out. The first pitch to left fielder Mitchell Driscoll is a strike on the outside corner. Driscoll walked his first time up. Stout at third. Kroll on second. Mayer on first. And the next pitch 0-2 to Driscoll. Van Veldhuizen, the right-hander, working out of the windup with the bases loaded. Just missed outside, 1-2. Driscoll, the number 9 man in the Washington batting order. Righty to righty, the 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Van Veldhuizen's third strikeout. 2 down for Washington. They've still got the bases loaded with a run in and now 2 out. Brings up catcher Brady Knutson, who has struck out twice. And there's a little activity now in the Oskaloosa bullpen. First pitch to Knutson is a fastball in for a strike, 0-1. There is a right-hander in the Oskaloosa bullpen, can't make out the uniform number. As Knutson looks at strike 2, 0-2. It's a 1-1 game here in the bottom of the 4th. Washington with the bases loaded, 2 out and 1 run in. The 0-2, swing and a miss, strike 3. And the Indians are able to get out of it with only a tie game. Washington in the 4th tied up a run On one hit, there were 2 walks and a hit batter. No errors, 3 left. Washington is stranded 6. 4 complete. Oskaloosa 1, Washington 1. Back in a minute, this is Oskaloosa Indians baseball on KBOE-FM in Oskaloosa and the No Coast Network.
At Mahaska Drug in Oskaloosa, getting your prescription filled is easy. The large covered drive-thru and easy access to the front door is convenient, and the friendly staff is always ready to help you. With a variety of goods and home decor, Mahaska Drug is sure to have the perfect gift for any occasion. Have your favorite photos developed and framed at Mahaska Drug's framing counter, and cherish your memories for years to come. It's all at Mahaska Drug in Oskaloosa, where they have been committed to a healthy community for over 20 years. Call 673-3439 or stop in today.
Last year, the Bank Iowa team completed almost 9,000 community service hours. Oofta! That's more hours than a year contains. It's refreshing to see a bank that cares. That's actually why I chose to bank with Bank Iowa. They're a local bank that invests in community, and the community that matters most is the one that we're both a part of. Visit your local Bank Iowa location to learn more about our personal, commercial, and agricultural banking services, or go online to bankiowa.bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
After 4 complete from Washington, Oskaloosa a run on 3 hits, no errors. Washington a run on 1 hit and no errors. Washington taking advantage of a hit batter, a single and 2 walks. Tied up the score here in the bottom of the 4th after Oskaloosa had scored in the 2nd on a Noah Van Veldhuizen home run to left center. Noah's 3rd of the year. Wyatt Creer is starting to throw in the Oskaloosa bullpen. He's scheduled to bat 3rd this inning, so he's not going to be able to warm up a whole lot. Left fielder Colin Snicker to lead off for the Indians. In the top of the 5th, he looks at a pitch high for ball 1. Colin was hit by a pitch his first time up. Right-hander Luke Turner, who came in on relief last inning for starter Kyle Hendrickson. Turner's 1-0 pitch is a strike 1-1. Snicker followed by Will Schultz, the shortstop, and right fielder Wyatt Creer. 1-1 pitch missed, 2-1. As the skies are remaining mostly clear, but it's getting darker. Here's a swing and a foul by Snicker into the screen. The count holds 0-2, or 2-2 rather. Regular season finale for the Indians. 2-2 pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3 and a fastball on the outside part of the plate.
Will Schultz.
Luke Turner's 2nd strikeout. 1 up and 1 down for the Indians on the top of the 5th. Brings up shortstop Will Schultz, who was called out on strikes his first time up.
Here we go.
Swing and a miss, strike 1. Wyatt Creer jogging from the bullpen area to the dugout to get it back because he's on deck. Righty to righty, curve outside, 1-1. Final score in Class 1A softball, Linville-Sully has defeated North Mahaska 8-3, so the Linville-Sully Hawks will be going to the state tournament. 1-1 pitch outside, 2-1. As the Hawks beat the Warhawks. 2-1 pitch. Schultz is swinging a foul out of here to the right. And the count goes 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3 at a high fastball.
Now batting, center fielder number 2.
3 strikeouts now for Turner. Back-to-back strikeouts here in the top of the 5th. Nobody on. Brings up the leadoff hitter, right fielder Wyatt Creer, who has singled to center and fly to center. Righty and a lefty this matchup. Turner's first pitch, a fastball outside, ball one. Center fielder Tyler Miller on deck for the Indians. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Turner working quickly, fires a fastball outside, 2-1. Swing and a miss, 2-2. And the Knutson and the catcher's throw hit Miller in the bat, or a career in the batting helmet. That's something you don't see every day. Fortunately, that's the case for coach's blood pressure. Nobody on top of the fifth. A 1-1 game. 2-2 to Creer, swung on and fouled back. Count holds at 2-2. Both teams sitting on 20 wins for the season. Oskaloosa with 10 losses. Washington with 7. 2-2 to Creer, off-speed pitch. Just missed inside, 3-2. Turner has allowed 1 hit, no walks since he's come on. The 3-2 pitch. Swinging a foul out here to the left. Count holds full, 3-2. Indians got their run in the second on a Noah Van Veldhuizen home run. Washington tied in their half of the fourth. 3-2 pitch, inside, ball 4. So Wyatt Creer takes a 2-out walk.
Tyler Miller.
Brings up center fielder Tyler Miller, who has grounded to short and struck out. Second walk the Indians have received tonight. Miller, the right-handed batter against the right-hander. Creer is going. The pitch is low and outside. The throw to second will not be in time. And actually got away into center field, but no chance for Creer to go to third. So Wyatt, 1 of 2 as a base stealer tonight. He's now got 22 steals on the season and stands as the potential tying run at second, or go-ahead run at second for the Indians in a 1-1 game. The first pitch was outside to Tyler Miller, ball 1. Creer with a lead-off second. Turner from the stretch. Swung on, hit in the air to left field. Going back is the left fielder, Driscoll. He will make the grab to retire the side. Oskaloosa in the 5th. No runs, no hits, 1 walk. 1 runner left. The Indians have stranded 4. After 4.5, Oskaloosa 1, Washington 1. Back in a minute. This is Oskaloosa Indians baseball on KBOE-FM and the No Coast Network.
Fred's Muffler Shop in Oskaloosa has been a family-owned and operated business for over 55 years and is proud to support our community and the student athletes in it. Fred's Muffler provides their customers with bumper-to-bumper quality work done with hometown dependability and competitive prices. Come see what's new at Fred's Muffler Shop in the brand new showroom located at 1214 A Avenue West in Oskaloosa.
We all need help from time to time, especially during life's health transitions. Whether you're getting back on your feet or looking for a new place to call home, Care Initiatives is here. For over 25 years, we've helped Iowans maintain independence and quality of life. Rehabilitation, skilled nursing, long-term care, hospice care. No matter what life brings, our team of experts are ready. Care Initiatives for life's health transitions.
Left-hander Wyatt Creer becomes the 3rd pitcher of the night for Oskaloosa. Creer moving from right field to the mound. Noah Van Veldhuizen from pitcher back to 3rd base. And Cole Kraber moving from 3rd base back to right field where he began the game. For Wyatt, this is his 11th game of the year. He's got 4 wins and a loss with 2 saves, a 3.56 earned run average. In 19 2/3 innings, Career has given up 13 hits, 10 runs, all of them earned. And here's a bunt down the third baseline. Fielded by Van Veldhuizen, fires wide to first. And this will allow Cade Hennigan to go to second. And he's rounding second and going to third. The throw to third will not be in time. Van Veldhuizen came up firing on that grounder to him, but his throw was to the outfield side of first base. And the question is, will they call this a three-base error?
Pitcher number 20, Luke Turner.
It seems that is what they're doing. So the go-ahead run on third with nobody out, and pitcher Luke Turner swings and hits one foul to the right side, and that'll drift out of play for strike one. Turner has struck out and grounded to third. Career in 19 2/3 innings, 10 walks, 19 strikeouts. Opponents batting .191 against him. 0-1 pitch in the dirt, 1-1. So the Indians trying to work out of a jam here in the bottom of the fifth with a runner on third and nobody out. The 1-1 pitch to Turner is high, 2-1. Two-one pitch, swing and a miss, 2-2. Turner going after one slightly high in the strike zone. Shortstop Ethan Patterson on deck. Swing and a grounder. Tap to the mound. Career will fire to first in time for the out. Here's the runner trying to score, and he is safe. Turner didn't hit it very far. Career came off the mound, came up throwing to first, but then once Career released the ball, Hennigan took off from third, and he was able to get in before Colton Butler's throw from first could get home. And it's now a 2-1 lead for Washington. Turner with his 38th run batted in of the season.
Now batting for the Demons.
Now one out and a run in for Washington in the bottom of the fifth. Brings up shortstop Ethan Patterson, who has walked and popped to shortstop. Lefty to righty, the first pitch is inside for ball one. Indians trailing for the first time tonight. 1-0 pitches high and outside, 2-0. Indians scored a run of the second. Washington one of the fourth, and one now in the bottom of the fifth. Swing and a foul out of here. Boy, that almost hit our van in the parking lot. 2-1 the count on Patterson. Pitches outside, 3-1. You know, that might make a good video game. Well, you've got a baseball batter and fouling it off and see if you can hit a car in the parking lot or not. Called strike to Patterson is bringing the count full at 3-2. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss going after one in the dirt. Strikeout number one for Wyatt Career. That's two down for Washington in the bottom of the fifth.
Designated hitter Trevor Quigley.
Brings up the DH Trevor Quigley, who had to sacrifice his first time up, was hit by a pitch in the fourth inning and came around to score. So Quigley officially 0 for 0 tonight with a run scored. Lefty to righty. Career's first pitch to Quigley is low, ball one. Career moving quickly. Swing and a miss, strike one. Count evens 1-1 to Quigley. Right fielder Brant Stout on deck. There's been a little activity in the Washington bullpen down the third base side. We'll see if there's a new pitcher. Now a swing and a miss, 2-2 the count to Quigley. Washington now in front 2-1 on the bottom of the fifth with 2 out. 2-2 pitch outside in the dirt, 3-2. Right fielder Brant Stout on deck. 3-2 pitch popped over and out of here, foul. The count holds it 3-2. And that did just miss Arvan on the second hop. Payoff pitch. Strike 3 called. Off-speed pitch on the outside corner. Creer gets 2 strikeouts in the fifth, but Washington take the lead. No runs, no hits. 1 Oskaloosa error, no one left. After 5, it's Washington 2, Oskaloosa 1. Back in a minute. This is Oskaloosa Indians baseball on KBOE-FM and the No Coast Network.
For 30 years, Pella Printing has been leading the way in the print industry with quality equipment, modern facilities, and skilled staff. The Pella approach combines old world craftsmanship with today's cutting-edge technology to provide brilliant printed products at a value price. They take the time to understand clients' needs from design to pre-press to printing and delivery to build lasting relationships with their customers. Whether you need personalized graduation announcements, oversized posters and banners, marketing materials, or stationery, Pella Printing offers a broad assortment of quality printed products done with speed and precision. Pella Printing, where technology and craftsmanship meet.
Water is more than just a source of life. We have fun with it, clean with it, grow with it, save lives with it. How water gets to us is rarely ever thought about. But at Clow Valve Company, water is never taken for granted. We design and build some of the most advanced water valves and hydrants in the world from one of the cleanest, greenest, and safest facilities in the United States. Clow Valve Company, it's more.
A new pitcher for Washington in the top of the 6th inning. Chase McDowell moves from first base to the mound,
Leading off the 6th inning for the Indians,
replacing Luke Turner, who pitched the last 2 innings, giving up 1 hit, 1 walk, no runs, and striking out 3. McDowell to face the meat of the Oskaloosa batting order. First baseman Colton Butler, second baseman Ryan Yates, and third baseman Noah Van Veldhuizen. Butler stands in. He has struck out twice. Righty to lefty, first pitch, outside ball 1. And there's also been some defensive changes with that. Cole Hendrickson moves from third base to first base. 1-0 pitch, in for a strike, 1-1. Ethan Patterson moves from short to second. Brandon Dickel moves from second back to third, where he started the game. And Luke Turner moves from the mound to shortstop, where he started the game. Here's a swing and a chopper slowly to second, and bobbled by the second baseman. Patterson coming in. And Butler is on.
Ryan Yates.
Just the second time today the Indians have gotten a leadoff runner on. And this will be scored an error on the second baseman, Patterson. Now second baseman Ryan Yates stands in. He has struck out and popped to second his 2 trips. Butler with a short lead at first. Representing the tying run for the Indians. Yates bunts down the first base side. Nice. The sacrifice will work. An underhand toss from McDowell to Hendrickson, covering at first for the out. Yates with his 14th sacrifice of the year, leading the team in that department. Butler to second, representing the tying run, now in scoring position for Oskaloosa with 1 out. Now Noah Van Veldhuizen, the third baseman, comes in. He has homered for the Indians' run of the second inning, and he is also singled, so officially 2 for 2. Righty to righty, the curve. Missed high, ball 1. Noah now with 3 home runs, 27 RBI on the season. He's got 2 of the Indians' 3 hits tonight. Butler will lead off second. Fastball outside, 2-0. Right fielder Cole Kraber on deck for the Indians. Looking to tie things up here. In the top of the 6th, they trail Washington 2-1. Butler, the runner at second with one out. The 2-0 pitch, well outside, and this will allow Butler to go to third. Knutson, the catcher, had to reach to the outside part of the plate and could only get part of the glove on it. It's a 3-0 count to Van Veldhuizen, and Butler, the tying run, is 90 feet away. Van Veldhuizen stands in with a 3-0 count. McDowell from the stretch. Outside ball 4. So the Indians now have runners at the corners, first and third,
16, Cole Kraber.
with one out. Cole Kraber is the batter, but first, Washington coach Nathan Miller is going to make a trip to the mound. And I believe this is the first time he's been to the mound tonight. Butler led off the inning, reaching on an error by the second baseman, Patterson. Yates sacrificed him to second. A wild pitch allowed Butler to go to third. And Van Veldhuizen, just walking a moment ago, gives Oskaloosa runners at the corners. The tying run is at third. The go-ahead run is on first with just one out here in the top of the sixth. And Oskaloosa trailing Washington 2-1. The wind is starting to die down. Still blowing out, but not as strong as it had been earlier in the game. Cole Kraber, right-hand batter who has walked and struck out, officially 0 for 1. And now we got a strange situation here as a runner is picked off between first and second. Now they're trying to get a rundown between third and home. Throw, got him. Throw got Butler trying to score. Van Veldhuizen was able to make it all the way to third. But the Indians trying to get Washington in a defensive disarray, and it wound up not happening. Van Veldhuizen was a long way off first. They tried to get him in a rundown. Then they realized Butler was trying to come in from third to score, and they got him in a rundown. The throw to the plate came in time. Colton tried to get around the throw, but Knutson with a sweeping take got him on the body for the second out of the inning. 1-0 now to Kraber with Van Veldhuizen on third. 1-0 pitcher strike, 1-1. So in a sense, it's no different if the batter had popped up, but we've still got the same hitter, Kraber, up there. The 1-1. High 2-1. Catcher Charlie North on deck for the Indians. Oskaloosa still with a tying run at third, now with 2 down. In a game they trail 2-1 in the top of the sixth. The 2-1 to Kraber, outside 3-1. Chase McDowell, the third Washington pitcher, trying to work his way out of trouble. The 3-1, swing and a miss, 3-2. Van Veldhuizen a short lead off third. 3-2 to Kraber. It's outside ball 4. The ball gets away from the catcher. Van Veldhuizen will score standing up to tie the game at 2. Ball 4 was a wild pitch. Kraber reaches with a walk, but it also allowed Van Veldhuizen to score from third. And it's 2-2 now. Kraber, the go-ahead run at first with 2 out, and catcher Charlie North standing in. Charlie has struck out and reached on a fielder's choice. Right-hand batter against the right-hander McDowell. Runner goes, swing and a miss. Throw to second is not in time. The throw was well to the first base side of second. And Kramer gets in with the stolen bases, 14th of the year in 16 tries. So the go-ahead run for Oskaloosa, now it's second with 2 out. 0-1 to Charlie North. McDowell from the stretch. Swing and ball. Soft liner cut by the shortstop Turner to retire the side. But the Indians tied in the 6th. They get a run without a hit. There was one Washington error and 1 runner left. The Indians have stranded 5. After 5.5, Oskaloosa 2, Washington 2. Back in a minute. This is Oskaloosa Indians baseball on KBOE-FM and the No Coast Network.
My name is Luke Harris, and I'm proud to be a local farmer. Partnering with Flighton State Bank helps me in my farming enterprise to make sound day-to-day decisions from a financial perspective because they provide the financial stability and advice that I need to run my business the way it needs to be ran.
Staying healthy has just gotten quicker and easier. Pella Regional Health Center's walk-in clinic is there when you need it. And now you can reserve your spot with convenient online reservations. Goodbye waiting room. Hello walk-in reservations. Go to www.pellahealth.org/walk-in to reserve your spot at Pella Regional's walk-in clinic. Pella Regional Health Center, providing healthcare and healing services with Christian compassion.
We're back to even. It's 2-2 as Washington come to bat in the bottom of the 6th. There's 6, 7, 8 hitters coming out. Right fielder Brant Stout, first baseman Cole Hendrickson, and pitcher Chase McDowell. Wyatt Creer now the pitcher of record for the Indians. The left-hander in his second inning of work throws the first pitch to Stout outside for ball 1. Stout has walked and singled, officially 1 for 1. Lefty to righty, swing and a miss, 1-1. Indians in the 7th will have their 8, 9, and 1 hitters coming up. Colin Snicker, Will Schultz, and Wyatt Creer. Swing and a miss and a pitch on the inside part of the plate. The count now to Stout is 1-2. Creer, the left-hander, against the right-handed batting Stout. Off-speed pitch grounded slowly to the left side. Creer, the pitcher, trying to pick it up and couldn't. Creer picked up the ball on the second try and slammed it into the dirt. He was not happy with that. And that is going to be considered an error on the pitcher. That'll be the second Oskaloosa error of the night. And the second in as many innings. Brings up Cole Hendrickson, who struck out his only time up. Fastball zoomed in, head high, ball 1. Hendrickson at third to show bunt. Not on that pitch. Now this is bunted into the air, and a diving catch by Creer as he came off the mound toward the first base side, making up for the earlier error with an outstanding catch of a bunt.
Number 34.
So 1 down for Washington in the 6th. Stout remains the runner at first. Brings up Chase McDowell, who struck out his first time up. There was a pinch hitter, Mayer, who walked for him last inning, in the 4th inning, and walked to drive in what was then the tying run. First pitch to McDowell is high and inside, 1-0. Stout with a lead off first. Creer throws to first. And Stout is back in. Indians right away in the outfield. For the right-handed batting Chase McDowell. Now the runner started to go. The Indians got him picked off. And they will throw him out for the second out of the inning. left out, took off, but it was a little too soon, and he is retired 1-3-4. Creer to Butler to Yates, who applied the tag at second. 1-0 pitch to McDowell is a fastball outside 2-0. So nobody on, 2 out now for Washington in the bottom of the 6th. 2-0 pitches low, 3-0. Left fielder Mitchell Driscoll on deck for the Demons. In a 2-2 game. 3-0 pitch. Had the green light, swing and a miss, 3-1. Creer's 3-1, bounces in ball 4. First walk that Wyatt is allowed. So that's the potential go-ahead run at first for Washington with 2 down in the bottom of the 6th. Brings in left fielder Mitchell Driscoll, who has walked and struck out. Lefty to righty, first pitch, high ball 1. No, check that, strike 1. Came in right at the letters, I guess. Creer with a look at first. McDowell not much of a lead, a swing and a miss, 0-2. Catcher Brady Knutson on deck for Washington, hoping to bat in the bottom of the 6th. The 0-2, reaching was Driscoll and grounded that foul toward the Oskaloosa dugout on the first base side, and the count holds it 0-2. Two, check swing foul into the screen. Count holds it 0-2 to Driscoll. Driscoll, one of 5 seniors honored tonight here before the game as senior night for the Washington Demons. 0-2, curveball, just missed, 1-2. McDowell a short lead at first, swinging a grounder to Van Veldhuizen at third, throws across in time for the out to retire the side.
No runs. Demons lead 1.
Washington in the 6th, no runs, no hits. There was 1 Oskaloosa error, 1 runner left. The Demons have stranded 7. After 6, Oskaloosa 2, Washington 2. Back in a minute. This is Oskaloosa Indians baseball on KBOE-FM and the No Coast Network.
Keep up to date on what's going on at the Quincy Place Mall in Ottumwa by joining our text club today. Simply text QPM to 64600. You will receive reminders of our sidewalk sales and other events. Also, when you join our text club, you will be entered for a chance to win a gift certificate. So join our text club today. Text QPM to 64600 and don't forget to like us on Facebook. We'll see you at the Quincy Place Mall at 1110 North Quincy Avenue in Ottumwa.
Hello, this is Wade Davidson, owner of Rock Island Tap, and I want to invite you to come down and check out the tap. We are excited to offer you 59 various beer selections, including 24 craft and domestic beers. We not only offer unique beers, but we can get you mixed drinks, wine, and my famous vodka and Jameson Bloody Marys. We are looking forward to offering lots of events and live music. You're going to want to keep updated on all activities and live music, so be sure to like us on Rock Island Tap Facebook page or call 641-676-ROCK for more information. Come on down to the Rock Island Tap, relax, and enjoy a few with us.
After 6 innings from Washington, Oskaloosa 2 runs, 3 hits, 2 errors. Washington a run on 1 hit and 1 error. We go to the top of the 7th. And the Indians will have left fielder Colin Snicker to lead things off, followed by shortstop Will Schultz and pitcher Wyatt Creer. Snitker has been hit by a pitch and struck out tonight, officially 0 for 1. Colin looking for his first varsity hit. And this would be a nice time for it. Get the leadoff man on in a tie game in the top of the 7th. McDowell's first pitch swung on and fouled out of here to the right for strike 1. And a very nice full moon now appearing over Washington. Righty to righty. 0-1 pitch. Low and away, 1-1. Indians scored first and an Noah Van Veldhuizen home run on the second. The 1-1. Swing and a miss at a high fastball, 1-2. Washington tied it with a single run in the fourth. Took the lead in the fifth with a single run. Then the Indians tied it in the sixth. As Noah Van Veldhuizen scored from third on a wild pitch. 1-2 pitches a curve in for strike three called. First strikeout for Chase McDowell.
Now batting number 3, Will Schultz.
In his second inning of relief, 1 up and 1 down for the Indians. In the top of the seventh, brings up shortstop Will Schultz, who has struck out twice. Right-hander against right-hander as McDowell throws. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Washington will have the top of their order coming up in the bottom of the seventh. Brady Knutson, Cade Hennigan, and Luke Turner. McDowell deals, swing, hit in the air to short right center field, and the center fielder Hennigan will come in to make the catch for out number 2.
Now batting for the Indians, number 2.
2 up and 2 down for the Indians in the top of the seventh. Brings up pitcher Wyatt Creer, who has singled, flied out, and walked. Officially 1 out of 2 with a stolen base. Dickel at third, up a step or two. As Creer swings and fouls the first pitch into the screen for strike 1. The breeze that had been coming out from home plate towards center field is now practically all gone. The flag hanging limply now in center field. 365 feet away from home plate. 0-1 pitch bounces in, 1-1. Center fielder Tyler Miller on deck for the Indians, hoping to get a chance at bat here in the top of the seventh. Miller started this game on the mound for Oskaloosa, went 2 innings. Noah Van Veldhuizen went 2, and it's been Wyatt Creer for 2 innings. Swing and a foul to the left, and the count holds at 1-2. Indians looking for win number 21 on the year, and their 10th road win of the year against 4 losses. Righty to lefty, the 1-2 to Creer. Curve missed outside, 2-2. Creer, a junior, stands in against the senior McDowell, the 2-2. Inside, Wyatt did well to duck away from that one, and the count goes full 3-2. You do have to make an effort to get away from a pitch that's thrown at you. Otherwise, the umpires will not give you first base. 3-2 to Creer. McDowell's payoff pitch. Swung on, grounded to second. Took a freaky high hop, but a handle by the second baseman Patterson for the out to retire with the side.
Tied at 2.
Nothing across for the Indians in the top of the seventh. We go to the bottom of the seventh. Oskaloosa 2, Washington 2. Back in a minute. This is Oskaloosa Indians baseball on KBOE-FM and the No Coast Network.
If you think there's room for improvement in your investment game plan, or that maybe you should send in some new plays, take a time out and talk to an experienced investment professional. I'm Bob Auld of Robert Auld Investments, an investment advisor with over 31 years of experience in Oskaloosa and Southern Iowa. Let me help you find some new strategies. Call 673-9448 or 1-800-444-AULD.
Robert Dahl is a registered representative offering securities and investment advisory services through SagePoint Financial Inc., member FINRA and SIPC.
Your station for classic hits and local programming is 99.5 FM and 740 AM KMZN. Hear artists like Hart, Billy Joel, Huey Lewis, Stevie Wonder, The Beatles, Journey, and many more. KMZN is also where you'll find the Game of the Week. Wake up with Bob's Morning Brew weekdays at 6 a.m. and catch Brother Dave in the afternoon. It's all on 99.5 FM and 740 AM KMZN. Listen online at radiokmzn.com and with the free smartphone app available at Google Play and the iStore.
We go to the bottom of the 7th, and Oskaloosa will have their 4th pitcher of the night. Left-hander Colton Butler. Butler moving from first base. Ryan Yates moves from second base to first. Wyatt Creer, who had been the pitcher, returns to right field. And Cole Kraber moves from right field to second base. So Cole Kraber has played 3 or 4 positions, depending how you look at it. He started in right field, moved to third, moved back to right field, and now is at second base. And Washington bring up the top of their order. In the bottom of the 7th, Brady Knutson, the catcher, will start off. He struck out 3 times and looks at strike 1 here. Wyatt Creer in 2 innings, no hits, 1 run. It was unearned. Walked 1 and struck out 2. 1-1 pitch. Fastball inside 2-1. For Colton Butler, this is his 14th game of the season. He's 5-2 with 2 saves and a 0.36 earned run average. 2-1 pitch, fastball in the dirt, 3-1. Butler in 39 1/3 innings has given up just 17 hits, 9 runs, only 2 earned runs. He's walked 14 and struck out 40. Opposing batters hitting just 128 against them. A swing and a miss with a 3-1 pitch by Knutson. The count goes full, 3-2. Knutson followed by center fielder Cade Hennigan and shortstop Luke Turner in the bottom of the 7th in a 2-2 game. Payoff pitch, ball 4 inside.
Now batting number 10, Cade Hennigan.
So Knutson on with a walk for the first time tonight. And we will see a courtesy runner for the Washington catcher.
Number 7, Jacob Miller will courtesy run for...
Jacob Miller is the courtesy runner. No relation to Washington coach Nathan Miller.
Ready.
So Miller, the runner at first, nobody out. Center fielder Cade Hennigan due to bat. He is grounded to third, struck out, reached down an error by the third baseman Van Veldhuizen, got all the way to third base, and went on to score the go-ahead run on the ground out in the 5th inning. First pitch just outside, ball 1. Hennigan, the left-handed hitter, against the left-handed throwing Colton Butler. Has a look at first, bunted, right to the mound. Butler will look at second, but he'll throw to first for the out. And Hennigan completes the sacrifice, 1-3. And Miller goes to second. The go-ahead run, the winning run on second, with 1 out in the bottom of the 7th. Brings up Washington shortstop Luke Turner, who has struck out, grounded to third, grounded to the pitcher to drive in what was then the go-ahead run on the bottom of the 5th. And it's now a 2-2 game, and the first pitch to Turner is a called strike. Miller, the runner, on second. Fastball missed inside, 1-1. This is Jacob Miller running at second. Butler looks at second, the 1-1. Off-speed pitch, swing and a miss, 1-2. Second baseman Ethan Patterson on deck for Washington. Indians trying to extend this game to the 8th inning. The 1-2, swing and a miss, strike 3. Butler's first strikeout. That's 2 down for Washington in the bottom of the 7th. Jacob Miller still the runner at second. And now Ethan Patterson, the second baseman, stands in. He has walked, popped to short, and struck out. Lefty to righty. First pitch is high, ball 1. Don't forget, we've got Indian softball Oskaloosa at 8 a.m. tomorrow night for the 4A Region 1 Championship. 1-0 pitch. Just missed outside, 2-0. First pitch, 7 o'clock from Adele. Our coverage on KBOE-FM will be at 6:45 tomorrow night. The 2-0. Caught the inside corner, 2-1. DH Trevor Quigley hoping to bat next for Washington. The 2-1, swing and a miss, 2-2. As Patterson chased a low fastball. Miller, the runner on second with 2 down. He's going to be running on any kind of contact. The 2-2, not this contact, it was fouled into the backstop. Count holds it 2-2. Butler with a look at second out of the stretch. The 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So after giving up the leadoff walk, Butler retires 3 in a row, including 2 strikeouts. Washington in the 7th. No runs, no hits, 1 walk, 1 left. The Demons have stranded 8. We'll go to extra innings. After 7, Oskaloosa 2, Washington 2. Back in a minute. This is Oskaloosa Indians baseball on KBOE-FM and the No Coast Network.
Hey, did you know there's a great way to shop your local businesses and save money? It's called Big Deals. Log on to KBOEradio.com and click the Big Deals logo. You'll find gift certificates at discounted prices from businesses like your Oskaloosa Hy-Vee, Mahaska Drug, Brown Shoe Fit, Nailed It, Book Vault, and many more Oskaloosa and area businesses. Shop local and save big at Big Deals. Log on to KBOEradio.com and click the Big Deals logo to start saving today.
Craig Ford has the lowest prices around on brand new Fords. And now when you purchase a new Craig Ford, we'll also give you a 65-inch 4K HD flat screen TV.
No extra charge.
Buy a Ford, get a flat screen at Craig Ford. And if you can bring me a deal I can't beat, I'll still give you the TV. Craig Ford in Oskaloosa, where you get the best deals on new Fords and a 65-inch HD TV.
Some limitations apply. See Craig Ford for details.
We're now in extra innings. Oskaloosa coming to bat in the top of the 8th in a 2-2 game with Washington. Center fielder Tyler Miller to lead it off for the Indians, followed by pitcher Colton Butler and first baseman Ryan Yates, the 2-3-4 batters for the Indians. Chase McDowell starting his 3rd inning of work as Miller swings and fouls this over and back for strike 1. Bouncing conveniently between the lines of parked cars. Anytime there's a foul hit here, everybody just turns back and looks nervously. The 0-1 swung on and fouled over and back. Same spot, and the count goes 0-2. McDowell to Miller, righty to righty. The 0-2. Curve floats high, 1-2. McDowell, the right-hander, who came out to pitch in the 6th inning. 1-2, swing and a ball hit slowly to the hole. The third baseman up with it, throws to first in time for the out. Nice play by Brandon Dickel. Going after a ball that wasn't hit all that hard, and Miller does run very well, but thrown out at first. 1 up and 1 down for Oskaloosa in the top of the 8th. Brings up pitcher Colton Butler, who has struck out twice and reached on an error his last time up. Righty to lefty. First pitch caught the inside corner at the knees for strike 1. Very nice night here in Washington now. Full moon, no wind. 0-1 pitch, curve floats high, 1-1. Hennigan, the center fielder, over a few steps toward right center. And Stout in right field is deep and straight away. Righty to lefty, the 1-1. Inside and low, 2-1. It's also 315 feet down the right field line. The 2-1, low and inside, 3-1. Colton does not have a home run this season. He's got 8 doubles. The 3-1, swung on, bouncer up the middle and through for a base hit. 4th hit for the Indians tonight.
Now batting number 8.
So Butler, the runner at first with 1 down, representing the go-ahead run for the Indians. Brings up second baseman, first baseman Ryan Yates, who has struck out, popped to second, and sacrificed his last time up, officially 0 for 2. And Carson Jensko will be a pinch runner for Butler at first. Butler will certainly re-enter the game in the bottom half of this inning. Jensko, a freshman who runs very, very well. Righty to righty. Yates a swing and a miss, strike 1. Two-two. Oskaloosa and Washington were in the top of the 8th inning. 1 out. Runner on first. The 0-1 pitch to Yates. Caught the outside corner, 0-2. Took a little something off that. Third baseman Noah Van Veldhuizen on deck for the Indians. McDowell's 0-2. Swing and a foul at the plate. Ryan staying alive. Still 0-2. Washington fans were applauding, thinking it was strike 3, but the catcher couldn't hang on to the ball. McDowell look at first. Jensko a short lead. The 0-2 to Yates. Swung on and punched foul down the first base line. The count holds at 0-2. Both teams stuck on 20 wins for the season. Like to get to 21 before the playoffs start Friday. 0-2 pitch, high 1-2. Yates standing tall in the right-hand batter's box. The 1-2 from McDowell. Swung on, grounded foul. Yates doing a nice job protecting the plate. Count holds at 1-2. Ryan making several big shots for the Oskaloosa basketball team as they won the Class 3A boys basketball championship this year. A snap throw to first from McDowell, and Jensko is back standing. The 1-2 to Yates. Jensko is going an excuse-me swing to the second baseman. His only play will be the first for the out. Jensko now trying to row to third, and he is out. Gents go a little over-ambitious as he just continued to run
Still tied at 2.
and was thrown out at third to retire the side. Oskaloosa in the 8th. No runs, a hit, no one left. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Oskaloosa 2, Washington 2. Back in a minute. This is Oskaloosa Indians baseball on KBOE-FM and the No Coast Network.
Why is Sea First Credit Union growing so fast? Because Andy got a great rate on his new truck for him and his best buddy. Because Derek and Stephanie's checking account includes opportunities to qualify for some serious cash. And Matt joined Sea First because his best friends recommended it. And they were right about sushi. It all adds up. Save with us, borrow with us, grow with us. Because together is better.
Falvey Lumber and Hardware in Eddyville and Albia is dedicated to providing their customers with friendly service. Falvey Lumber and Hardware values your business and has made it their mission to provide reliable products and services with their customer-driven approach. Falvey's courteous professional team is able to support a range of services to meet your requirements. Falvey Lumber and Hardware in Eddyville and Albia. In Eddyville, call 969-4814 or Albia 932-2150.
Washington come to bat in the bottom of the 8th inning in a 2-2 game with Oskaloosa. Trevor Quigley, the DH, stands in and swings at strike 1 and misses. Quigley with a sacrifice. He was hit by a pitch and struck out, officially 0 for 1 with a run scored. Quigley followed by right fielder Brant Stout and first baseman Cole Hendrickson. In the bottom of the 8th, here's a swing and a foul into the screen, 0-2. And Titus Lunsering and Jared Bucklew, our video production crew, very thankful that screen was there. 0-2 pitch in the dirt, 1-2. Indians now hoping to stretch this game into the 9th inning. Time called by Quigley as he steps out of the box. Readjusts one of his batting gloves, now back into the right-hand batter's box where he'll face the left-hander Colton Butler for his second inning of work. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Butler with 3 consecutive strikeouts now. That's 1 up and 1 down for Washington in the bottom of the 8th.
Brant Stout.
Now Brant Stout, the right fielder, stands in. He has walked, singled to center, and reached on an error by Wyatt Creer, who was the pitcher at that time. And the first pitch from Butler is a fastball outside for ball 1. Stout, a 1 for 2 night. He would eventually be caught stealing. Later in the inning, swing and a miss, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch swung on, foul high in the air to the right side. That will just go out of play. And the count goes 1-2. Very possible these teams could meet in the 3A state tournament. So a real good playoff warm-up for the Indians here. The 1-2, low, 2-2. Butler, the 4th pitcher for Oskaloosa tonight. Tyler Miller started, went 2 innings. Noah Van Veldhuizen went 2 innings. Wyatt Creer went 2. 2-2 pitch, swing and a foul out of here, over and back. I think that caught a car on a bounce. Count still 2-2 to Stout. Lefty to righty, 2-2, low, 3-2. First baseman Cole Hendrickson is on deck. The 3-2, high ball 4. Second walk Butler is allowed.
Number 12, Cole Hendrickson.
And the winning run on first now for Washington with 1 out. And first baseman Cole Hendrickson, who has struck out, and his last time out tried to bunt, and Wyatt Creer, the pitcher, came running in for a great diving, tumbling catch for the out. And the first pitch to Hendrickson is outside for ball one. In between, Hendrickson also had a pinch hitter, Whitholt, bat for him in the fourth inning, and he walked. Hendrickson officially today 0 for 2, the senior right-handed batter who started on the mound for Washington, moved to third base and now to first base. Butler out of the stretch, the 1-0. Fastball high, 2-0. Stout, 11 of 12 is a base stealer. Not much of a lead at first. Yates is holding with him there. The 2-0. Missed inside 3-0. Pitcher Chase McDowell is on deck. Two, bottom of the eighth. One out for Washington, a runner on first. 3-0 to Hendrickson. Ball 4 low. And the winning run now in scoring position at second with one out.
Now batting for the Demons, number 34.
Now the pitcher Chase McDowell will stand in. McDowell has struck out and walked. Officially 0 for 1. In between in the fourth inning, pinch hitter Reese Mayer walked with the bases loaded to force in Washington's first run of the game. The first pitch to McDowell, a big cut and a miss, strike one. Stout on second, Hendrickson at first. One out in the bottom of the eighth in a 2-2 game. Strike two called on the outside corner. Left fielder Mitchell Driscoll is on deck for the Demons. Lefty to righty. 0-2 pitches, high 1-2. Butler from the stretch, a look at second. 1-2 pitch pop over and back out of here. Count holds it 1-2. Butler, the left-hander, looks in for the sign. Gets it from Charlie North, the 1-2. Swung on, fouled over and back. The count holds it 1-2. Indians looking to get out of a jam here with runners at first and second and one out in a 2-2 game. 1-2 pitch in the dirt, blocked well by North, kept it in front of him, no chance for a runner to advance. And the count goes 2-2 to Chase McDowell. Stout on second, Hendrickson on first. A 2-2 count in a 2-2 game in the bottom of the eighth. 2-2 pitch just outside, 3-2. McDowell, the pitcher of record for Washington, a chance to bring in the go-ahead run in his own cause. Payoff pitch. Strike three called on the outside corner. Colin Butler's fourth strikeout. Two down now for Washington in the bottom of the eighth. Stillman on first and second. This brings up Mitchell Driscoll, the left fielder, who has walked, struck out, and grounded to third, officially 0 for 2. A right-hand batter against the left-hander, Colton Butler. Swung on, hit in the air to right field. Creer is going back, and he's got it for the out. Driscoll got good aluminum on it, but Wyatt Creer was there for the catch to retire the side. Washington in the 8th, no runs, no hits, 2 walks, 2 left. The Demons have stranded 10. We go to the 9th. Oskaloosa 2, Washington 2. Back in a minute. This is Oskaloosa Indians baseball on KBOE-FM in Oskaloosa and the No Coast Network.
Oskaloosa Vision Center's hometown doctors have strong roots in Oskaloosa and are dedicated to serving the community. We use state-of-the-art equipment to provide high-quality, professional eye care through comprehensive eye exams, medical care for eye infection and disease treatment, as well as emergency aid and pre- and post-operative care. With our large variety of prescription glasses, sunglasses, and contact lenses, we strive to meet the needs of all patients, from newborn to adult. Oskaloosa Vision Center. Come see us today.
For all your home and business pest management needs, call Certified Pest Control of Oskaloosa. Beth and I offer better prices, better service, same-day responses, and satisfaction guaranteed. We are the only pest control company locally owned and operated. Remember, termites on your property will lead to wood structural damage. So call now for your termite inspection and ask about termite pre-treatment of new construction. We also offer bed bug heat treatments. For seasonal or monthly pest control at the guaranteed lowest prices in the area, call Certified Pest Control, 641-295-0700. We are licensed to kill.
After 8 complete, Oskaloosa 2 runs, 4 hits, 2 errors. Washington 2 runs on 1 hit and 1 error. We go to the top of the 9th. Noah Van Veldhuizen, the third baseman, leading off for the Indians. Pitch is outside. And I believe I missed a pitch before that. The count is 1-1. Okay. Noah homered to put the Indians on the board in the 2nd inning, single in the 4th, walked and scored in the 6th to tie the game at 2, and that's where we still are now in the 9th. 1-1 pitches high, 2-1. Chase McDowell starting his 3rd inning of work, relieving Cole Hendrickson, who went the first 3 innings, and Luke Turner, who went the next 2. 2-1 pitch, fastball outside, 3-1. Ryan Yates is starting to warm up in the Oskaloosa bullpen. He would be the 5th Indians pitcher to work tonight. The 3-1, outside, ball 4. So Van Veldhuizen with a leadoff walk.
Now batting number 16, Cole Kraber.
On the top of the 9th, this brings up Cole Kraber, the second baseman who has walked twice and struck out. And now Coach Nathan Miller on the mound for a visit. Will this be the end of McDowell's night? In case you missed it from earlier this evening in high school softball, Linville Sully defeated North Mahaska 8-3 to win their region championship in Class 1A, so the Linville Sully Hawks will be going to state. McDowell remains the pitcher. And Cole Kraber is the batter. Righty against righty. Dickel at third is up on the edge of the grass, expecting a bunt. Snap throw to first. And Van Veldhuizen dives back in safely. Regular season finale for the Indians, tied at 2. We're in the top of the 9th. Van Veldhuizen at first and nobody out. Another snap throw to first. Noah dives back safely. Noah 2 of 4 as a base stealer, with a short lead at first. First pitch to Kraber is bunted foul. Straight back for strike 1. Coach Bill Allman does not mind playing small ball. And in a tie game in extra innings, 1 run seems like an awfully big lead. Dickel at third moving in. On the pitch, Bunted, foul down the first baseline, and the count goes 0-2 to Kraber. Would appear to take away the bunt with 2 strikes. Washington's bullpen is quiet. The ballpark is pretty quiet too. McDowell's 0-2 to Kraber. Strike 3 called on the outside corner. The second strikeout for McDowell. I beg your pardon, he's in his 4th inning of work now. So that's 1 down for Oskaloosa in the top of the 9th. Van Veldhuizen still the runner at first. Brings up catcher Charlie North, who has struck out, hit into a fielder's choice, and lined to short. First pitch is in the dirt, bounces away toward the first base side. Van Veldhuizen will make it to second easily on the wild pitch.
Number 5, Charlie North.
So the go-ahead run now in scoring position with 1 out. And a 1-0 count to Charlie North. The freshman right-hand batter. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Left fielder Colin Snicker on deck for the Indians. But I also see Nick Dykstra is now in the on-deck circle. 1-1 pitch, swing and a foul over and out of here to the right, and the count goes 1-2. McDowell, the right-hander, a look at second. North with a swing and a foul out of here to the right. The count holds at 1-2. Charlie getting close at hitting one into a tree. That's down the first base side and behind the perimeter fence here at Washington. 1 out, 1-2 to North. Fastball, strike 3 called. Got him on the outside corner. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Now batting number 14.
For McDowell here in the top of the 9th. Van Veldhuizen still the runner at second.
Sorry, looks like we have a pinch hitter, number 18.
And Nick Dykstra will pinch hit for Colin Snicker. Snicker was hit by a pitch and struck out twice, officially 0 for 2. Dykstra, a senior, hitting 188, no home runs, 4 runs batted in. Van Veldhuizen the go-ahead run at second in a 2-2 game in the top of the 9th. Two down for the Indians. Righty to righty. McDowell's pitch is fouled into the screen, strike 1. Shortstop Will Schultz hoping to bat next for the Indians. If they can break this 2-2 tie. McDowell, the right-hander from the stretch. Curve caught the outside corner, 0-2. McDowell walked Van Veldhuizen, the leadoff runner, but has come back to strike out Kraber and then North. And he's ahead 0-2 on Dykstra. Swing and a miss at a low pitch. Ball gets away from the catcher. Dykstra going to first, but he'll be thrown out there.
Indians do not score. They leave a runner. We go to the 9th.
So the Indians get the leadoff man on, but can't bring him around. Indians in the 9th, no runs, no hits. There was 1 walk, 1 runner left. The Indians have stranded 6. We go to the bottom of the 9th. Oskaloosa 2, Washington 2. Back in a minute. This is Oskaloosa Indians baseball on KBOE FM and the No Coast Network.
I'm Edward Jones Financial Advisor Amber Coffey.
I'm Edward Jones Financial Advisor Brandon Kane.
I'm Edward Jones Financial Advisor Jennifer Main.
I'm Edward Jones Financial Advisor Jason Rosenboom.
I'm Edward Jones Financial Advisor Austin Norris.
If your saving for retirement strategy involves the phrase, I'll get around to it someday, you need to talk with an Edward Jones Financial Advisor. When it comes to meeting your goals, time can be on your side, and there's no better time than now to get started toward your retirement goals. For sound financial advice, contact your local Edward Jones professional today. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
At Kinetic Edge Physical Therapy, we're proud to keep the Oskaloosa Indians and their fans safe and feeling good on and off the field. Kinetic Edge Physical Therapy is the expert in injury care, orthopedics, and sports rehab, with a new facility in Oskaloosa, complete with an open gym area in addition to several private treatment rooms. If pain is bugging you, come see the experts at Kinetic Edge for a free injury screen. Find out more, including why the Oskaloosa Indians trust Kinetic Edge, at kineticedgept.com.
Colton Butler remains on the mound for Oskaloosa in the bottom of the ninth. Going to start his third inning of work. Washington with the top of their order coming up in the bottom of the ninth. Catcher Brady Knutson, center fielder Cade Hennigan, and shortstop Luke Turner. Knutson has struck out 3 times, walked his last time up. Officially 0 for 3, lefty to righty. First pitch is swung out in the air, not very far. The second baseman trying to find it, and does. Cole Kraber for out number 1. Now Cade Hennigan, the center fielder, who has grounded to third, struck out, reached on an error by Van Veldhuizen, and came around to score Washington's second run of the game, and had to sacrifice his last time up. Officially 0 for 3. Lefty to lefty. Hennigan showed bunt briefly, and the pitch was ball 1. That'll get Noah Van Veldhuizen, the Oskaloosa third baseman, up on the edge of the grass. Lefty to lefty. 0-1 pitch popped in the air. Foul territory on the left side. Van Veldhuizen comes in to make the grab for out number 2. 2 quick outs for the Indians in the bottom of the ninth as they look to extend this to the 10th inning. 2-2 the score. Now shortstop Luke Turner, who has struck out, grounded to third, grounded out to drive in a run, and struck out, officially 0 for 4. Swing and a miss of the first pitch. I thought it was the first pitch, but the scoreboard says 1-1. It is 0-1. Next pitch is low. Now it's 1-1. Indians in the 10th will have Will Schultz, Wyatt Creer, and Tyler Miller. They're 9-1-2 hitters up. It is a 2-1 count. Okay. Swing and a miss, 2-2. Nobody on for Washington on the bottom of the ninth. 2 out in a 2-2 game. 2-2 to Turner. Curve, got him. Strike 3 looking.
Go to the 10th, still tied at 2.
3 up and 3 down now for Washington. We've played 9. It's still Oskaloosa 2, Washington 2. Back in a minute. This is Oskaloosa Indians baseball on KBOE-FM and the No Coast Network.
Hawkeye Real Estate is your one-stop source for everything real estate in Mahaska County and the surrounding area. Whether commercial, residential, or acreages, we've got you covered with the area's largest pool of real estate professionals, full-time support staff, and property management services. With over $19 million in sales volume for 2016, Hawkeye continues to be Oskaloosa's leading real estate office. Discover what thousands already know. When it's time to make a move, get the Hawkeye Edge.
At Mahaska Drug in Oskaloosa, getting your prescription filled is easy. The large covered drive-thru and easy access to the front door is convenient, and the friendly staff is always ready to help you. With a variety of goods and home decor, Mahaska Drug is sure to have the perfect gift for any occasion. Have your favorite photos developed and framed at Mahaska Drug's framing counter, and cherish your memories for years to come. It's all at Mahaska Drug in Oskaloosa, where they have been committed to a healthy community for over 20 years. Call 673-3439 or stop in today.
After 9 innings, Oskaloosa 2 runs, 4 hits, 2 errors. Washington 2 runs, 1 hit, and 1 error. We go to the top of the 10th, and the Indians will use a pinch hitter for shortstop Will Schultz. Jarrett Zerwinski will be the pinch hitter. Will Schultz had gone 0 for 3, 2 strikeouts and a fly to center. Zerwinski, a freshman, 0 for 2 on the season with 3 runs scored, no homers or runs batted in. He's seen a lot of time as a courtesy runner. The 1-0. Hit foul down the right side out of play, 1-1. Zerwinski followed by right fielder Wyatt Creer and center fielder Tyler Miller. Zerwinski's got some pretty good speed. If he can use that to get on, that'll be a big help. Here's a swing and a foul into the screen, and the count goes 1-2. Indians got a run in the second. Washington tied it in the fourth, took the lead with a single run in the fifth, and the Indians tied in the sixth. And that's where we still are. 1-2 pitch just outside 2-2. Zerwinski, a right-handed batter against the right-hander Chase McDowell, who's starting his 5th inning on the mound for Washington. The 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3 on the outside part of the plate. 4 strikeouts now for McDowell. In now 4 1/3 innings, he's given up 1 hit, 1 run. It was earned. Walked 3 and now struck out 4. Now Wyatt Creer, the right fielder, stands in. He has singled, fly to center, walked and grounded to second. Officially 1 for 3. Righty to lefty. Looks at a low fastball, 1-0. Wyatt slightly open stands in the left-hand batter's box. Fastball caught the inside corner, 1-1. Both teams on 20 wins for the season going into tonight. Regular season finale for Oskaloosa. 1-1 pitch. Low and inside, 2-1. Indians came in 20-10. Washington 20-7. And we're about 2.5 hours into this game now. McDowell's 2-1. Strike call, 2-2. McDowell has struck out 4 consecutive batters. McDowell's 2-2. Curve missing inside, 3-2. Center fielder Tyler Miller on deck for the Indians. As we're in the top of the 10th, 1 on, nobody on. Payoff pitch hit. Got away from the catcher. It's ball 4. I thought that might have hit Wyatt, but apparently that was what I heard was the catcher's glove that it hit.
Now batting number 10, Tyler Miller.
So Kerr is out with a 1-out walk. That's the 4th walk that McDowell has given up. Because if the umpire had ruled that being hit by a pitch, the ball is dead. And Kerr was running very hard, thinking maybe, just maybe, there would be a chance to go to second, but he didn't get the go-ahead sign. Now Tyler Miller stands in. He has grounded to short, struck out, fly to left, and grounded to third. Righty to righty. Fastball caught the outside corner, strike 1. McDowell, the right-hander, taking a deep breath. Gets the sign from Knutson. The 0-1 Runner goes, swing and a miss. The throw to second will be in time for the out. So career caught stealing, 2-4 on the scoring play. Knutson, the catcher, to the second baseman, Patterson. Second time White's been thrown out stealing tonight. That's 2 down now for the Indians with nobody on. And it's 0-2 to Tyler Miller. Game tied at 2. Fastball in the dirt outside, 1-2. Pitcher Colton Butler on deck, hoping to get a chance to bat here on the top of the 10th. Nobody on. 1-2 pitch to Tyler Miller. Swung on, hit hard, but foul toward the Oskaloosa dugout on the first base side. The count holds at 1-2. Both these teams open postseason play on Friday. The 1-2 to Tyler Miller. Fastball outside and low, 2-2. Hennigan in center field pulled over a few steps toward right center for the right-handed batting Tyler Miller. The 2-2 swung on, fouled into the screen, count holds at 2-2. Oskaloosa opens the playoffs Friday at home against Nevada. That'll be the second half of a twin bill with Solon against Pella in the first game. 2-2 to Tyler Miller. Swung on, hit in the air to left field. It's deep. And they will watch it go! Tyler Miller with his second home run of the year, hitting it deep to left and out of here. And the Indians lead 3-2. Tyler Miller, home run number 2, RBI number 21. And most important for the Indians, it gives them a 3-2 lead. And that will be it for Chase McDowell on the mound. And who is coming in to pitch?
Now pitching for the Demons, number 2, Ethan Patterson.
Ethan Patterson will come on into the game to move from second base to the mound. We'll let him warm up and see what other changes Washington make. We're in the top half of the 10th inning. No one on base, 2 out, the Indians with a run in, and a 3-2 lead over Washington. Back in a minute. This is Oskaloosa Indians baseball on KBOE-FM and the No Coast Network.
Last year, the Bank Iowa team completed almost 9,000 community service hours. Oofta! That's more hours than a year contains. It's refreshing to see a bank that cares. That's actually why I chose to bank with Bank Iowa. They're a local bank that invests in community, and the community that matters most is the one that we're both a part of. Visit your local Bank Iowa location to learn more about our personal, commercial, and agricultural banking services, or go online to bankiowa.bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Fred's Muffler Shop in Oskaloosa has been a family-owned and operated business for over 55 years and is proud to support our community and the student athletes in it. Fred's Muffler provides their customers with bumper-to-bumper quality work done with hometown dependability and competitive prices. Come see what's new at Fred's Muffler Shop in the brand new showroom located at 1214 A Avenue West in Oskaloosa.
Right-hander Ethan Patterson on the mound facing pitcher Colton Butler, and the first pitch is strike one. Butler now on the verge of getting the win here if the Indians can hold Washington on the bottom of the 10th. Curve missed 1-1. McDowell has moved back from the mound back to first base. Got to find a few other changes as well. Next pitch is off the plate, 2-1. Righty to lefty. Fastball in for a strike, 2-2. Brandon Dickel has moved from third base to second. The 2-2 fouled off the count, holds it 2-2. And so Hendrickson, who had been at first base, is now returned to third base. A lot of musical chairs on the defensive chart. The 2-2 to Butler. Curve, strike 3 called. But not until the Indians take the lead. A run on one hit, the Tyler Miller home run. No errors, no one left. We go to the bottom of the 10th. Oskaloosa 3, Washington 2. Back in a minute. This is Oskaloosa Indians baseball on KBOE-FM and the No Coast Network.
We all need help from time to time, especially during life's health transitions. Whether you're getting back on your feet or looking for a new place to call home, Care Initiatives is here. For over 25 years, we've helped Iowans maintain independence and quality of life. Rehabilitation, skilled nursing, long-term care, hospice care. No matter what life brings, our team of experts are ready. Care Initiatives for life's health transitions.
For over 30 years, Pella Printing has been leading the way in the print industry with quality equipment, modern facilities, and skilled staff. The Pella approach combines old-world craftsmanship with today's cutting-edge technology to provide brilliant printed products at a value price. They take the time to understand clients' needs from design to pre-press to printing and delivery to build lasting relationships with their customers. Whether you need personalized graduation announcements, oversized posters and banners, marketing materials, or stationery, Pella Printing offers a broad assortment of quality printed products done with speed and precision. Pella Printing, where technology and craftsmanship meet.
Oskaloosa 3 outs away from a win in their regular season finale. They've taken a 3-2 lead over Washington, courtesy of a Tyler Miller home run in the top of the 10th. We're in the bottom half of the 10th. And Washington with the middle of their batting order up. Pitcher Ethan Patterson, DH Trevor Quigley, and right fielder Brant Stout. Colton Butler to start his 4th inning of work now for the Indians. And the first pitch, too low, it hit Patterson on the foot. So he will take first. Limping slightly as he runs to first.
Number 6, Trevor Quigley.
So Washington with the leadoff man on to the bottom of the 10th, the potential tying run at first. Now Coach Nathan Miller of Washington walking over to first to see if Patterson is okay and could run on the bases. He is entitled to a courtesy runner as he is now the pitcher, getting the final out in the 10th inning. Chase McDowell, the final numbers on him for the night on the mound. 4 2/3 innings. He gave up 2 hits, 2 runs, both earned, walked 4, struck out 4. And we thank you for staying with us tonight on KBOE-FM and KBOEradio.com and the No Coast Network. Listening and watching to us tonight. Final telecast of the season. And Patterson is going to stay in the game and run it first. So the leadoff man is on for Washington as they trail 3-2 in the bottom of the 10th. This brings up DH Trevor Quigley, who has a sacrifice, was hit by a pitch and has struck out twice. And he looks at ball 1. Patterson, 7 of 8 as a base stealer, getting a short lead at first. 1-0 pitch, fastball missing low, 2-0. Three-2 Oskaloosa, bottom of the 10th. 2-0 pitch, low, blocked by Charlie North, kept the ball in front of him, so no chance for Patterson to advance. But 3-0 on Quigley with right fielder Brant Stout on deck. .3-0 pitch, called strike 3-1. Ryan Yates had been warming up a couple of innings earlier for Oskaloosa. He could come into pitch if Butler gets into a jam. Here's a swing and a liner foul over the Indians' dugout on the first base side. And now it's 3-2 to Quigley. Butler came into the game in the 7th. Has a chance for the win. 3-2 pitch, just high ball 4. And the tying run now in scoring position at second. Fourth walk Butler has given up. And Oskaloosa coach Bill Almond out of the dugout. And Ryan Yates will be the new pitcher. There will be some position changes, and we'll sort those out when we get back. We're in the bottom of the 10th. No one out for Washington. Runners on first and second, and Oskaloosa leading 3-2. Back in a minute. This is Oskaloosa Indians baseball on KBOE FM and the No Coast Network.
Water is more than just a source of life. We have fun with it, clean with it, grow with it, save lives with it. How water gets to us is rarely ever thought about. But at Clow Valve Company, water is never taken for granted. We design and build some of the most advanced water valves and hydrants in the world from one of the cleanest, greenest, and safest facilities in the United States. Clow Valve Company, it's more.
My name is Luke Harris, and I'm proud to be a local farmer. Partnering with Flighton State Bank helps me in my farming enterprise to make sound day-to-day decisions from a financial perspective because they provide the financial stability and advice that I need to run my business the way it needs to be ran.
Right-hander Ryan Yates coming on to pitch for the Indians, the 5th Oskaloosa pitcher. He'll move from first base to the mound while Colton Butler moves from the mound to first base. Straight swap. This will be Ryan's 12th game of the year, just his second relief appearance. Brant Stout stands in, looks at a strike. 0-1. Stout has the only hit for Washington. That was a single in the 4th inning. He has walked twice and also reached on an error, so he's been on base all 4 times. Swing and a foul lined over the Indians' dugout on the first base side, and Yates quickly gets ahead of Stout 0-2. No one out in the bottom of the 10th. Patterson on second, Quigley on first. Oskaloosa with a 3-2 lead. The 0-2 in the dirt, blocked nicely by North. Or check that, that was strike 3. I didn't see a sign from the umpire, but North stopping the ball, and a big first out for the Indians in the bottom of the 10th. Now Cole Hendrickson, the third baseman, looks at one low for ball 1. Hendrickson has struck out, popped out, and walked. Officially 0 for 2. Patterson on second, Quigley on first. Low pitch, blocked again by North and keeping it in front of him. 2-0. A double play sounds about as good as a hot fudge sundae right about now. Righty to righty. Swing and a miss, 2-1. First baseman Chase McDowell on deck for Washington. Patterson, the potential tying run at second. Quigley, the potential winning run at first with one out. The 2-1 pitch hit in the air. That will go out of play to the right. And the count goes to 2-2. Tomorrow night here on KBOE-FM and KBOEradio.com, we will have the Oskaloosa softball team as they play at ADM for the region championship in Class 4A. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Henriksen down on strikes with a second out, and the Indians 1 out away from a win. Yates with a record of 5-1 with a 1.99 earned run average. A chance for his first save of the year. Now Chase McDowell, who has struck out twice and walked once. Looks at a pitch high for ball 1. Tyler Miller started for the Indians, went 2 innings. Van Veldhuizen went 2 innings. Wyatt Creer went 2 innings. Colton Butler went 3. Swing a grounder foul to the left side. The count evens 1-1. Washington down to its last out in the 10th. Trailing Oskaloosa 3-2. Yates, the right-hander from the stretch, to the right-hander. In for a strike, 1-2. Patterson on second. Quigley on first. 1-2 to McDowell. Yates' pitch. Half swing. Nope. 2-2. McDowell flinched at a pitch that was a little bit high and away. Righty to righty. Yates deals 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and this one is over.
Final score, Indians 3, Demons 2.
Yates comes in out of the bullpen to strike out the side and give Oskaloosa a 3-2 win in 10 innings. And a game that took almost 3 hours. Washington in the 10th, no runs, no hits. There was a hit batter and a walk. 2 runners left. The Demons have stranded 12 tonight. And our final in 10 innings, Oskaloosa 3, Washington 2. Back with the totals to wrap things up here from Washington when we come back in 2 minutes. This is Oskaloosa Indians baseball on KBOE-FM and the No Coast Network.
Staying healthy has just gotten quicker and easier. Pella Regional Health Center's walk-in clinic is there when you need it. And now you can reserve your spot with convenient online reservations. Goodbye waiting room. Hello walk-in reservations. Go to www.pellahealth.org/walk-in to reserve your spot at Pella Regional's walk-in clinic. Pella Regional Health Center, providing health care and healing services with Christian compassion.
Keep up to date on what's going on at the Quincy Place Mall in Ottumwa by joining our text club today. Simply text QPM to 64600. You will receive reminders of our sidewalk sales and other events. Also, when you join our text club, you will be entered for a chance to win a gift certificate. So join our text club today. Text QPM to 64600 and don't forget to like us on Facebook. We'll see you at the Quincy Place Mall at 1110 North Quincy Avenue in Ottumwa.
Hello, this is Wade Davidson, owner of Rock Island Tap, and I want to invite you to come down and check out the tap. We are excited to offer you 59 various beer selections, including 24 craft and domestic beers. We not only offer unique beers, but we can get you mixed drinks, wine, and my famous vodka and Jameson Bloody Marys. We are looking forward to offering lots of events and live music. You're going to want to keep updated on all activities and live music, so be sure to like us on Rock Island Tap Facebook page or call 641-676-ROCK for more information. Come on down to the Rock Island Tap, relax, and enjoy a few with us.
If you think there's room for improvement in your investment game plan, or that maybe you should send in some new plays, take a time out and talk to an experienced investment professional. I'm Bob Auld of Robert Auld Investments, an investment advisor with over 31 years of experience in Oskaloosa and Southern Iowa. Let me help you find some new strategies. Call 673-9448 or 1-800-444-AULD.
Robert Auld is a registered representative offering securities and investment advisory services through SagePoint Financial Inc., member FINRA and SIPC.
Your station for classic hits and local programming is 99.5 FM and 740 AM KMZN. Hear artists like Hart, Billy Joel, Huey Lewis, Stevie Wonder, The Beatles, Journey, and many more. KMZN is also where you'll find the Game of the Week. Wake up with Bob's Morning Brew weekdays at 6 a.m. and catch Brother Dave in the afternoon. It's all on 99.5 FM and 740 AM KMZN. Listen online at radiokmzn.com and with the free smartphone app available at Google Play and the iStore.
The final totals for tonight: Oskaloosa 3 runs on 5 hits, 2 errors, and 6 runners left. Washington 2 runs, 1 hit, and 1 error, and they left 12 on base. The winning pitcher, Colton Butler, he is now 6-2 on the season. Ryan Yates getting his first save of the season. And the losing pitcher was Chase McDowell. He is now 5-4 on the year. This actually could be thought of as a pitcher's duel in many senses. Oskaloosa took the lead in the top of the second on a home run by Noah Van Veldhuizen to left, his 3rd home run of the year, to put Oskaloosa in front 1-0. Washington tied it in the 4th. After a hit batter, a single, and a walk, and then another walk by pinch hitter Reese Mayer, forced in the tying run. And Washington still had chances with just 1 out and the bases loaded in that 4th inning. But Noah Van Veldhuizen came back to strike out the next 2 hitters to end that threat. Washington did take the lead in the 5th inning on a 3-base error, on a throwing error by Van Veldhuizen, who had moved back to 3rd base, and then a ground out by Luke Turner to bring in the lead run for Washington, 2-1 at that point. In the 6th, Oskaloosa tied it up when Noah Van Veldhuizen scored on a wild pitch. And it stayed tied until there were 2 out in the top of the 10th, when Tyler Miller hit one over the left field fence, his 2nd home run of the year. That was the winning run. The Indians take it 3-2 in 10 innings. Oskaloosa now 21-10 on the season. Washington is 20-8. And both teams now get ready for the postseason on Friday night. Washington will host Mount Pleasant. Oskaloosa will host Nevada. And that'll be a 7 o'clock game at the high school on Friday night. And prior to that, in Oskaloosa, Pella will play Solon in a 5 o'clock game, with the winners on Friday meeting in Oskaloosa a week from tonight. And that is going to do it for us here from Washington. Thanks very much to Nathan Miller and the folks at Washington for their hospitality. Thanks to Stefan Goodwin back at Mission Control. Thanks to our sponsors. Thanks to Titus Letzering and Jared Buckaloo back at here at Oskaloosa Video Production with the pictures. And thanks to you for listening. We hope you enjoyed the broadcast and were able to hang in with us all night. Time of the game, 2 hours and 50 minutes. I'm Joe Lancello. The final score once again in 10 innings, Oskaloosa 3, Washington 2. Have a good night, and we'll talk to you later. Good night, everyone.
Been listening to Oskaloosa Indians Baseball on the No Coast Network. Brought to you by Bank Iowa, Cloud Valve Company, Oskaloosa Vision Center, Pella Printing, Robert Auld Investments, Malcolm Lumber, Kinetic Edge Physical Therapy, Certified Pest Control, Community First Credit Union, Fred's Muffler Shop, Hawkeye Real Estate, Pella Regional Health Center, Edward Jones Investments, Falvey Lumber and Hardware, Mahaska Drug, Quincy Place Mall in Ottumwa, Lighton State Bank, Northern Mahaska Specialty Care Center, and the Rock Island Tap. Your Keys to the Game sponsor is Craig Ford. This has been a presentation of the No Coast Network.